And we are live.
Oh,
Welcome to Only Fiends Play D&D. I've just completely forgot what I was talking about, like mid-sentence there. We are here. We're here. We made it. We're finally here after like a few weeks off because of people being sick and people struggling to be able to play. It's always fun when you're playing a game of D&D. Chime in, people, please.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm back.
That was the cue.
I'm
that
back
was the
from
cue.
my illness. Oh, fuck.
To tell us you got an actual voice box that works properly.
Yeah, I've returned from my hiatus.
No, totally. He was a very sick man. He was very sick.
So fucking unwell.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Which is not good. So we're all glad he's back, and we thought we'd celebrate since we're not actually able to play a game. We thought we'd celebrate by just destroying his voice some more and having a bit of a chat about D&D. How about that?
You know, like real friends do, so let's do this.
Yeah, well, look, it's back, so we got to use it. Use it or lose it.
Fair.
It's like use it before you lose it.
Yeah. What was it? It's like inspiration.
Yeah, that's true. Very good. There was talk of a game and possibly playing a game, but yeah, I was just like, I'm out. I couldn't be bothered playing a game tonight, so I thought we'd just all talk about D&D. How about that? The four of us.
Fuck yeah.
How's that?
How are you doing, Alex?
The classic. You all right over there, buddy? How you feeling?
Yep, I'm here.
That was the best. That was so good. Yeah, good talk. All right, we're gonna end it. Yeah, that's
good talk. Yeah, good night, everybody. Successful stream, thank you.
So yeah, what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about the 5e Player's Handbook that dropped. You mentioned it before.
Yeah,
the
new
Lockie.
one.
I did see a little thing about it, but I didn't click on it and read the link, so I'm going to read some stuff about it. We're going to talk about DM stories. You guys are DMs. I am not, so you can tell me all your stories and share them with the chat, and that'll be super fun. And then just a general D&D chat of whatever, like wherever it goes. So that's fun. Let's get into some content.
It's no holds barred.
It's for the cont.
Yeah, it's for the cont, baby.
It's for the cont.
Hell yeah.
Let's not call it that, please.
Yeah,
that sounds horrible.
That's a thing.
I like it, but it's a little
It's a little dicey.
Little dicey, that's for sure. You guys can see
Little
me.
see you
That's
next
fine.
Thursday.
Yeah,
That's right. I sometimes forget people aren't Australian. Like there are different societal norms in other places.
Camp on new trees? No, that doesn't work. Camp under new trees would be better, wouldn't it? That would work actually.
Yeah. No, it's just like see you next Thursday. It's fine.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Stories.
Why
talk.
do I have leprosy again?
Do you have leprosy?
Why do you have what?
Because
Why do I have leprosy again?
Feel free to turn your camera
picture.
on, and I'll put that in there instead. That's all I got, man.
No.
Or send me a picture, and then I'll put that in there. How about that? How long have we been playing this game? 3 years, and you come to me now.
3 years.
You come to me right now as we're live streaming. On the eve of this live stream, you don't even tell me. I can't do a gangster voice. That's gone sideways. That's gone pear shaped.
No, it's like you come to me on the day of my cat snapping. I cannot take this.
Solid, very solid. Yeah.
It's
Anyone else?
cute,
Go on,
really.
chime in. Who else has got a Godfather voice? Come on, sound off.
Oh fuck! I don't. I'm fucking. My impressions are not
entirely has a
engaging.
voice.
You've literally been speaking like the Godfather for 3 weeks.
Yeah, like man, my own voice ain't working. You want me to do someone else's?
Hell yeah. You think I like talking with a dry sore throat? Get out of here, you idiots! Actually,
Throat's gravelier than the fucking driveway at Faulty Towers.
very good.
Oh, Faulty Towers! Shout out, nice.
You know what?
I'll be Shane. Shout out to Faulty Towers in the Scottish accent. I don't know.
That is gonna destroy the meta of this YouTube account, so I'm gonna put it in incognito mode because old Soother's ad.
Old Soother's
Yeah,
ad.
anyone remember this old Soother? Yeah, this old Soother throat lozenge ad. This is what we're gonna watch first. Oh no, ads are on this account. This sucks. Oh.
So that's what we're doing today, folks. We're watching.
That's all right. No, dude, this is. Hey, let me cook.
We're doing TikTok reacts today.
Let me cook.
Bad.
Hey, let me cook. This is going places. All right, this is going places.
Thank goodness James isn't here. You would be judging our asses.
Actually, I just realized you won't be able to.
Our asses from the DMC because he ain't here.
You guys won't be able to hear what I'm playing though, will you? It'll sound awful, won't it?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Well, everyone in the chat can see this then. Yeah.
Yes, every single one person.
Wow, it's so loud.
Come to me, Tony.
Yes, Godfather.
I want you to go downtown.
Who do I rub out, Godfather?
Put that away, you idiot. I want you to go to the store.
And rough up the shopkeeper?
I want you to buy me a packet of soothers.
Is that all?
What do you mean? You think I like talking with a dry, sore throat? Get out of here, you idiot!
Alan Soothers with menthol and eucalyptus. Soothe the dry, sore throat.
You guys should do a voiceover.
There you go. That's content, baby. That's how I picture.
Yeah, like a voiceover with like no context, so just you don't know what's happening.
Damn.
You think I like talking with a dry, sore throat? Did we kill Lucky? Is he gone? That was all for him.
Oh no, I'm here.
No, Lucky's here.
I'm here.
That's a good idea.
I live.
We should take ads and voice them over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually would be.
So
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good. That's a good idea.
We can make it another.
Oh,
segment.
you know, like you and I have to like really pull like the super nasal Aussie accent.
Oh yeah, the neighbor's accent.
Yeah. Oh, Cheryl.
That's went a little cockney there. Oh! Cheryl, what are you doing, Cheryl?
Cheryl, what?
I've been hanging out with like my work with the butchers a lot, and they're some laddie lads. God love them.
Lads.
Yeah, they are like quintessential Aussie lads. So I've been doing a lot of oh, what a dog, yeah, what a dog, like like talking just like a quintessential Aussie lad. So that's creeping into my vernacular at the moment.
Oh yeah.
And then Alice has got this book, Chatterpuss. Mm-hmm. And Chatterpuss doesn't stop talking, man. And then like whenever he talks, I always do this accent of like this Aussie cat, like, oh come on! I can't remember. There's this hen, and he talks to the hen, and he's like, oh James, hey James, have you ever seen this, James? Hey James, it's so funny, man. She cracks up. It's hilarious.
That would be so freaking fun.
It would be funny. I've actually thought about I thought about doing some stories, but I don't know. It's a bit weird.
Yeah. It is.
It's a little bit weird,
but yeah.
All right. Any stories? Tell your stories, right, DMs. So you guys DMs. Yes. You just talk amongst yourselves. You loser DMs.
Lucky, you had a DM rant about.
Oh no, we can do with Nitwit later. Like I'm gonna need a solid 15 minutes. It's bad.
We have the time now.
Yeah, go. Yeah. We'll go. And then we'll talk about the new.
All right, give me a second. Let me just pack up my magic cards. They're all over my desk. I knocked them over.
I've just been playing magic.
This is why I need a second. No, I've just knocked over all my cards, and it's bad.
Why are there
it's
so
rough.
many Gatorade bottles?
Oh, that was the best. What a line. That was so good. Why are there so many Gatorade bottles? And you just hear like all these bottles hitting the ground. So funny. So good. I gotta find that soundbite. That was amazing.
Yeah.
You're really good at searching the channel. Search for when I laughed at it.
Me.
Gatorade.
Okay.
Search for when I laughed at it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like when I search for things, I can't find anything ever. And then she'll be like this, like 2 minutes later. I'm like, what the hell? How did you find that?
Magic, dude.
I'm a magical being that can find anything she searches for, except. Yeah, let's not go there. We're already depressed.
Just built different. Built incorrectly.
One day we'll also have to go into the chat, like out of context chat. Because there's some funniness in our chat.
Like, great quotes.
I like your funny words, Magic Man. Just like random memes, man. Comes up with some amazing
He's the
memes.
best at posting
Holy
random
moly.
memes.
Holy
He
moly.
does.
Oh, fuck, I forgot. I'm just looking through our quotes chat. I'm like, shit, I forgot I said half of this.
Yeah, it's amazing. We'll have to do that. That's
What?
great.
You don't keep fonts on a portable hard drive as long as if that's fucking normal.
Oh, man.
Damn.
So good. All right, you telling your story now, or what? What's going on? What are we doing? It's dead air.
go.
Dead
All right,
air.
go.
I'm
dead
still
air.
cleaning up. I don't think you are. Look. I
still
play Commander.
cleaning
I
up.
knocked over 2. There is 200
Wait.
cards scattered across my fucking
You
desk.
cleaning up your
All right,
fonts
we're-
folder.
Yeah. All right. Look. I'm gonna just scoop them into a pile and sort them out later. They're color coded at least.
All right. Well, I'll read this
okay.
article. Oh, no. Oh, sorry. Keep going. Continue.
Oh no, you
Nope.
read the article first.
Well,
Read the article. Go for it.
okay. The D&D release schedule. All upcoming books for 2024 and 2025. Does anyone, like, usually when you watch React content, like, the people have, like, sources and stuff, and you're like, from this source, this guy was saying, and you're like, oh yeah, that source, I know that source.
I
But
don't have any.
I never read any D&D stuff like this ever. Like, no, like, I don't have like a source list for D&D content, so I just like literally Googled, and this is the first result. I'm like, from Dungeons and Dragons fanatics, they're talking about the new source books.
It's part of. Let me see if I can find it because I think it'll be under sourcebook. So
Well, I've got a
rules,
write up here.
PHP.
So for D&D publisher Wizards of the Coast 2023 was a year of plenty of ups and downs. Ups and downs. Do we remember any of those ups and downs? One was they used AI art. I remember that one. And everyone was just like, you guys
That
like
was
out of your
fucking-
minds? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You lunatics.
Yeah, that was. People were not. There's this one magic card actually that people are still kind of contentious about. They're not sure if it's AI art.
There was. I'm pretty sure Wizards
personally-
used like a card thing. Like they showed the cards, and then all the background was all like AI art.
Yeah, they
And
did.
they were like,
they
"Oh,
did
but
that.
that's
They were like-
okay,
they were
isn't it?"
like,
And you're like, "No, just get people to draw stuff, man. Come on, you don't need to do this."
Fuck, you're a multi-million-dollar. Hasbro owns you. You have the fucking money.
Hasbro.
Yeah, but Hasbro. Yeah, I'm not.
I feel like that was
may
a
say
Hasbro
something
direct.
I know
sarcastic.
I feel like that's
I
the
know
kind of
Hasbro's
directive
failing.
that Hasbro is like, "Yeah, man, just cut costs any way you can."
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
say
mean,
this. I
I
say
mean,
this
Wizards
as
of the
someone who
Coast was
doesn't
the
know everything.
only-
So.
Wizards of the Coast was the only, like last quarter, it was the only profitable portion of Hasbro.
And I say this as the
Which is-
only person with their face visible in this stream. So you cowards, if we get cancelled, I'm coming after you.
No, it's a fact. They released it. They released their fucking things. Public
No, it's true,
knowledge.
100%. But I do feel like, yeah, a Hasbro-y thing
But
is.
it wasn't even fucking. It wasn't even D&D. It was all Magic the Gathering that held Hasbro up last quarter. Hasbro fell off, man.
They're killing it, but
Yeah,
isn't
no.
Magic the Gathering killing it? It's weird, isn't it, that a card game in this day and age of digital content is like one of the strongest things in their portfolio, right?
Yeah,
It's kind of weird,
look,
but still sick.
they've been going strong for like 30 fucking years.
It's true. I love printed like tactile things, like and books and stuff like
dude,
that.
Magic is mad.
I
Magic is
should
mad.
get
The only
my,
problem is like,
I should get my decks down and we'll play one day.
oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
The only problem I have with Magic is, the stinky people, like the it's 100% true. There are some
Right, okay.
stinkers, man.
Okay, yeah.
Like you guys ever heard of the Butt Crack Bandit? Because that was the whole thing. And if you have not
I've
heard of the
heard.
Butt Crack Bandit,
I
It
have
sounds
not.
familiar. I think you actually told us about this.
so
think you
in
told
the
us about
early
this.
2000s, some dude went to like a Magic tournament. And got knocked out real early, so he started taking, because those like shitty chairs with like the back, and then there's like the hole where your
Yeah.
ass is, and then you sit on it. Yeah, so he just kept taking photos, like posing, like gangster posing next to people's butt cracks, because that was
Yeah.
sticking out through that hole. And he got banned for life from Magic tournaments, which was
What?
later revoked. But
Wait,
fuck, that's funny.
That is a bit funny,
Yeah.
but like, why? Why would you do that? It's crazy.
My question is, why would you have those chairs? Because why?
Sure.
Just why?
Because
Why would you?
it's cheap. Yeah, like fuck. This is Grand Prix Richmond.
Grand Prix.
I'm looking for
yeah.
the
Grand
ass.
Prix
I'm looking for the
Richmond.
ass crack bandit.
Like, look, ass crack bandit. Yeah, fucking.
Yeah.
This dude. I just posted him in chat. Fucking wild. Absolute insanity. Fucking,
it's like-
this man is like a living legend.
All right, we're gonna have to go to the D&D
I'm
Beyond
gonna-
forum for this.
Oh.
next
I'm gonna
bit.
be honest. He looks a bit sad. Although a lot of
Why does he
those
look like
people in
he's
the pictures look a bit
photoshopped
sad.
into every shot?
That's
So
that's
weird.
the idea. Like he's
I know,
like
it's so
he's
weird.
posing.
No, he kind of looks like he's praying.
It's so
Like,
bizarre.
please
Like
don't
the
let
light,
the pants go any lower.
the lighting on his face and his hands is just so wrong for that shot at the top. Like it's not real.
It's odd.
You can hear
But,
which one of us has a degree in like visual and audio.
But he
design.
looks
would not have noticed
shopped
it.
in, man.
No,
like
I
it's so weird. The lighting is
I
like
see
all
what
wrong.
you mean. I see what you mean. It's especially that, like, because you're expecting to see a shadow down the bottom, but it's not there, and that's because it's, you know, those in gyms, how they've just got like rows of lights in every
fluorescent,
fucking
yeah.
direction.
It's
Yeah,
the
it's just
fluorescent
that.
lighting.
It's fucking with it.
Mm.
But,
The first
yeah,
one
no.
like looks very, very sharp. The second one not so much, but it does kind of know. That's my
but yeah,
take about it.
so with Magic the Gathering, as much as I love the hobby, stinky people do exist.
It's true.
It's just it's very upsetting. And they should do like the Yu-Gi-Oh, because Yu-Gi-Oh recently added a rule, like if you can be smelt by your opponent, you get you get kicked out. Like it's actually a rule that you have to not smell anymore.
I'd like to make that rule.
Which is,
Public space.
it's sad.
That's
it's sad
amazing.
that
That is so good.
It's sad that they had to put that in the official rules.
Oh,
Fuck, it's funny.
that's absolutely amazing. That is full on, eh?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And I'm sure people would get really, like, on one side, they'd get really proud of that, right? Look, yeah, well, too bad. But at the same time, also get, like, really, like, self-conscious and upset about it, too. Like, it's the type of thing that if you
Yeah.
talked about it, they'd get upset.
The thing is just like, if you
Yeah,
had
like-
to make a rule for that,
Just have a fucking
imagine
shower.
how bad that was.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, like there are actual game stores that do not like play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. They don't host Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments because the people smell that bad.
We
They
don't
just
do
stopped
Yu-Gi-Oh
selling
anymore.
Yu-Gi-Oh. We don't do
Why
like it
not?
was.
We've stopped Yu-Gi-Oh! The
Is it
stench
like-
was too much.
A correlation? Is it a correlation that you like Yu-Gi-Oh
No.
and hence you have a glandular problem that makes you smell?
No.
bad?
Yu-Gi-Oh
Nice.
players are just smelly. They don't shower.
Yeah,
they
if-
don't wash.
If you come into, yeah,
Of all of
But specifically Yu-Gi-Oh, like what the fuck?
no,
is
all
happening
of
there?
them are bad except Pokemon. Actually, Pokemon players are mostly like kids. And anyone who like plays Pokemon as an adult generally is a little more like socially, not just hygienic, but like socially switched on. I've noticed, like for the Pokemon players, kind of like it's more of a community than the Magic the Gathering is, and Yu-Gi-Oh definitely is. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! So as someone who has gone to tournaments, I definitely Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are the smelliest, followed by Magic the Gathering. Pokemon players aren't that bad. There's a couple that are really rough, but you know, as a rule, generally, if you want to get into playing like a tabletop game
yes.
of cards, get into Pokemon because you're going to have the least number of stinkers.
You heard it here, folks.
Yep,
Life advice. Follow us for more life hacks.
excellent. And I
Like,
think
don't get into
I might be getting my seat back because the other cat just got up. Hell yeah, let's go.
Oh fuck yeah,
Let's go.
fuck yeah.
Picture of cat.
But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Hold on, let me get some cat vibes. 2 cat vibes. It's cat
We
like
love cats.
cat. I really want to go out, cat. So I'll let the cat out, and you guys can just talk amongst yourselves for 7 seconds while I fix my channel.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Stood up, man.
Avatars.
I think I'm fucking funny. I know, like, objectively speaking, like, I'm kind of funny. I think I'm the funniest fucking person. I make myself laugh, and that makes me happy. That's all I need, man. Like,
That's all we need.
yeah, as long as I'm making me laugh, I do not give a fuck.
Yeah, that's true. As long as you're having fun, man. I mean, as long as you're not infringing on other people's rights. That's okay, but
obviously.
you know. Desktop solo. We're back, and I'm in my chair. Comfort. Yes, so good. And I'm framed properly as well because the.
Oh, huge.
Huge for the stream. All right, what were we doing? We were reading this article, weren't we, before we got on a tangent?
Yes. Yeah, we would talk. Because we got into like Hasbro
ups and downs,
and
with everything from the fallout from
lots of downs.
OGL scandal to the critical acclaim following the theatrical release of Honor Among Thieves. All right, here's another tangent. Did anyone watch that?
Yeah, actually, it wasn't half bad.
Yeah?
It was pretty good.
That's what I heard. I heard the same.
Kind of. I watched it and I went. My initial thought as a nerd was that doesn't work in D&D, and then I'm thinking like, but you know what else doesn't work in D&D? 90% of home game rules, like homebrew rules, and I'm like, yeah, I'll let it slide. Yeah, that's not how it works.
The problem I have, and I haven't watched the movie, so I am having totally unbased critique at the moment. It could be a good movie, but my problem is with the thing itself. Because D&D is very open and stuff, and if you make a movie or a series of it, then it focuses on main characters. And it's like, oh, but we're just playing in this world. And D&D is supposed to be open, and everybody is the main character, and nobody's the main character kind of thing. So that's the problem not the problem that I have it with it, but I'm struggling to wrap my mind around it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's fair. That's fair.
It's less of a D&D movie and more like... you know how source books have like backgrounds for characters and like NPCs and like little tales of things that have happened in the world?
Yeah. But
it feels like that.
But then do it like that and actually have a source book that has the...
they are 100% will. They are 100% will. There's no way they don't do like an adventure with those characters as NPCs later on the line. There's like... fucking no way they don't capitalize on that fucking shit.
Oh no, yeah, they should, and for that matter, I claim royalties on giving them that idea. I know that's not how it works, but I just want to get it off my chest.
Yeah,
we can pretend. We can pretend.
We can pretend.
We can be.
Like, You like being funny. I like being delusional. That's just how it is. So.
Yeah, right. Whoa. There you go. That's what he's been dealing with for the last few weeks, folks.
Yeah, it's been like that every 15 seconds.
100%. Alex, how about you? You still alive over there?
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah. What about you? What about your thoughts on the Honor Among Thieves?
On the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed that. You know, it's a D&D movie, and there were like no fireballs.
No fireballs.
You mean so?
No, there was.
Fireballs.
Yeah, but you know, like a set amount.
Yeah,
what
that's
is
fair. There wasn't
enough
fireballs.
Yeah.
There was not enough fireballs. I can respect that take.
I rate it.
I mean, and there was a sorcerer, a wild magic sorcerer. I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah, no.
No one plays that class. What the fuck?
That's true. Like, there's so many good subclasses that you could choose, and they chose this one. And
I mean,
no fireballs happened randomly.
Of the sorcerer subclasses, though. Like, of
Wait,
all
say
of the
that again?
sorcerer subclass, wild magic is probably the most iconic and well-known sorcerer subclass. So it's fair that
And
they
diverse.
picked them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
I don't want to piss off our DM, so I'm not going to say anything. I'll leave my 2 cents out of this one.
Do it.
Look, I think the wild magic sorcerer's issue is it doesn't feel wild magic-y enough.
That is why
true.
changed it. This is actually a discussion that Alex and I had last week as well. That I do not, because when you're a wild magic sorcerer and you cast a spell above, I think, cantrip or level 1, I'm not sure, but I make it above cantrip, then you have to roll a d20 on a natural one, then you fumble and you roll on the d100. I just took out the d20 in the equation. So if you cast any spell above a cantrip level, you immediately roll on the wild magic table. No thing of like having to roll a 1 and then fumble.
That's what I thought it was.
It's better. And
No.
That's what I thought it was originally. Yeah, okay. That sounds useful. What are you making? Hold on. Stop the show. What is she making? What are you making?
Oh, food, yeah.
Coffee.
Oh, boo.
Oh. In the microwave?
Continue.
It's milk coffee. Dang it.
Subhuman.
In the microwave?
Yes! It's warming up milk and adding coffee to it.
That's...
I'm
Ew.
horrified.
Ew, brother.
I'm
Ew.
genuinely horrified.
That is
I'm
horrifying.
from Melbourne. We're coffee snobs. That is
Yeah, it's
horrifying.
true. It's true.
Okay, well then.
But I do respect the
quest.
quest. I do respect the quest for caffeine, no matter how you get it. Sometimes you can drink like when you.
I'd understand if you were doing it cold. Like if you're gonna make your like an instant iced latte, you add your little bit of cold water, you mix it around, you add your little bit of hot water into the instant to make it dissolve, then you add your cold milk and you have an instant iced latte. Totally understand that.
Rate it.
Warming milk in the microwave is just. Doesn't it get like a skin on it? Like,
No,
brother.
I wouldn't get
why?
Yeah.
This is my issue with the fucking microwave milk.
No, you time it correctly. That like the skin only forms when you overheat it. That is why you know your microwave and know what you're doing.
I don't like that you do this enough. That you know, like exactly how long you need to do for the skin.
That's not good.
This is upsetting. This is viscerally upsetting.
That's scary.
Okay, well, now I know what eldritch horror to bring into the game for you. So.
Bad coffee.
You are taking a sip, and a milk skin appears. Oh no! Interdimensional milk skins traveling on milky sail pirate ships.
It's gonna be a Cthulhu-like monster.
Oh,
and his tentacles are gonna be made of milk skin.
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh,
Ew, brother.
yuck.
Ew.
Brother,
Just thinking
What's
about
that?
it has to make me go to the toilet.
yeah, no, hate
Alright,
that.
let's
Hate
see what you
everything
say.
about that.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
I'm
Yep.
Such fun.
Yep.
yeah, no, that's
Yep.
definitely taking inspiration from that for my petting zoo of doom.
Take inspiration for that.
Oh yeah, we still. I really do feel that we need to do the petting zoo of doom or the Lich Goose. You still owe us
The
that.
Lich Goose. The Lich Goose is one of the petting zoo of doom. Is it's a 5-session or 5 adventure mini. Like, you know how there was that tower
Durlax Tower?
that came
Sure.
out. Raven something.
Ravenloft?
There was the adventure where it was
Ravenloft?
no, it wasn't Ravenloft. It was
Are
let me
you
see if I
talking
can
about the
find it.
library?
Ravenka?
Maybe
The Infinite Staircase?
Candlekeep Mysteries. Candlekeep
Candlekeep.
Mysteries.
Yeah, that's the
Candlekeep.
library.
So, like,
What a
it's
setting.
yeah,
What a legendary
Yeah, so it's
setting.
like a group of like a couple of adventures that are like kind of separate, but sort of intertwined. That's what the petting zoo of doom is.
Oh, okay. Well, I am
The
on
Lich
board
Goose is
for that.
one of them.
You won't say which
What are
one.
the- Okay, no, don't tell us the don't tell us the others. Don't tell us the others. But we do need to do that. I really.
Yeah.
I'll run the
Please.
petting zoo of doom sometime.
Beautiful.
I was so happy with myself when I came up with the name.
The petting zoo of doom. It's fantastic. Patent
It was-
pending.
I was
What do
so
you-
proud of
what do you-
myself.
What do you need to say to secure the patent?
Yeah.
Patent pending.
I don't know,
Well, I
TM?
said it, so
Patent
technically it
pending
belongs to OnlyFiends_D&D now. So good luck. everyone.
Yeah, you know, that's fine. You guys, you can take the petting zoo of doom. As long as I get like some royalties when you print the book.
Split it
I'll
5
take that.
ways. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I will
sure,
print the
we're
book. I
gonna-
love books. Speaking of books, how awesome is this book? I would buy that. if I
That's
had
a
money.
very good segue.
That is a.
Oh, that is
That's kind of neat. Actually.
gorgeous
That's
looking
kinda
That
book.
is
cool.
kind of cool.
And great subject, the
based.
making of Dungeons and Dragons. Shout out Ed Greenwood. Does anyone watch Ed Greenwood's content at all? Ooh, that's nice too.
No, do
you
you
have
think they're
sent me
going
a
to
bunch of
include like
links.
the hookers
Oh,
and
he's
blow
so
bit
good.
of creating D&D in there?
You what?
Do you not know about the story of how Gygax came up, like the hookers and blow thing?
No.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Preface. Allegedly, he spent a week.
A week.
Or was a month.
What a
A
king.
month, like with women of the night and the like nose
Marching powder.
no sugar, booger sugar, yeah Romanian marching powder, and just like left, having come up with the first edition of D&D.
That's pretty based.
That
Holy
is
moly.
awesome.
Literally
Which, like, if that
based.
is true, greatest thing ever.
That's so good. All right,
maybe.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not gonna go there.
Please.
So you could like if anyone says D&D is uncool, just tell them that story and like it
I know,
wasn't like
that's
that's
such a non.
and you'd be like, fuck off,
Rockstar.
D&D is cool.
Rockstar Origins, man.
Yeah, literally.
Literally.
Literally. No, I was just gonna say that maybe he got syphilis from one of the women of the night, and then started having like delusions, and that's where D&D came from.
I mean, that would take a lot longer.
You don't know how long he spent.
Time is precious.
I mean, I think syphilis-induced like psychosis is a pretty late stage. Like,
I know, but we don't know his.
You
don't know his life.
That's what took him down for the last 3 weeks.
I'm not in touch. yeah, I had syphilis-induced psychosis.
Gee whiz. Oh, that sounds horrible. Ew. I tell you what, though, man. Imagine living in the 70s and how much time. I'd rather not. No, how slow would time go by? You would like. There's no technology. There's no like. You can't waste your time. You know, you would just sit down and write stuff because that's the only thing you ever knew.
Honestly, I would kind of love that at the moment. Like, I feel we as a society are too switched on and too plugged in and too easily accessible. I really would. One of my secret dreams is that we have like an EMP, a worldwide EMP, where all technology just goes to shit.
Well,
in
easy.
all honesty.
I mean, but like, so it means no more D&D.
Pen and paper.
Are you gonna go? I am asking this as your player. Are you gonna go out in South Africa with no access to technology and try and find people to play D&D with?
No. I am gonna
exactly.
No, listen.
Really loaded
I am
question.
gonna go out because then if there's no technology, I don't need my job.
Ooh, yeah, true.
Freaking row in a rubber dinghy. Come to Australia first of all, kick your ass for that statement,
like
and then we can play D&D together.
Maybe maybe not a rubber dinghy. Maybe get like a cruise ship.
Yeah, like that's a rough rough
maybe a pirate.
It's still all I can afford.
Cruise ship.
No,
but no technology works. Like you'd have to build like an old-timey man of war or something.
Yeah, you would. You'd have to have like rowing a bunch of rowers. Drill holes in the side of like a luxury yacht for oars. That'd be amazing.
I think that'll sink
Holy
you.
moly, how good's that for a sci-fi idea? Like a future sci-fi. Apocalypse sci-fi.
Where there's no psi really, just phi.
What
just phi, yeah. Like everything reverts back to like 1800s technologies.
No just phi. What is
fucking it we good.
Like modern people trying to deal with the lack of technology. That'd be mad.
Shit.
No. And I'm sorry for Lucky. You know I exclude you from most of my Gen Z statements.
Yeah.
But imagine Zoomers trying to figure out how stuff worked like 30 or 40 years ago. Oh, damn.
I mean, 30 or we'd have to figure out how fucking libraries worked. Like honestly, like even if technology goes down, like
sorry.
Like I have to go back and use like relearn bod maths. But like I do feel like libraries would be like in that like that specific apocalypse scenario, a library would be a great resource. Like you just get some of those like crazy doomsday prepper books, the ones that teach you like the really basics of survival, and you're good.
Why do you need a book to teach you survival, man? That in itself tells you all you need to know.
Well, how much do you know about starting a fire in the bush?
I didn't mean to make that sound like shade, but
I get what you're saying. But how much do you know about surviving with like no access to refrigeration? Because like you guys had fridges too. Like you'd have to relearn how to smoke and preserve meats. You'd have to learn how to set fires. Salting doesn't work by itself. You've got to dry it. You've got to smoke dry it.
No, you gotta dry it. Remember, we do biltong. So South Africa for the win.
Oh, here we go.
Biltong doesn't. So, how long does biltong last?
It lasts forever, dude.
Does it?
Yeah, literally.
Like okay, not forever, but for a couple of years. You do not refrigerate biltong. What is wrong with you?
I'm asked. Well, I don't fucking know.
Damn, we've unlocked a passion, mystery life passion.
This is what I'm asking.
This is
You're yelling at me like, how do you not know? Like, I don't know. That's why I'm asking the question.
No, you said, but it doesn't last long unrefrigerated. So no, you salt biltong with it's salted. You use spices, and that's it. You leave it to dry. There's no refrigerating. Unlike with
it's air dry.
Americans, but it's air dry.
Okay.
And the thing is, with jerky, like the Americans do, they cook it in the oven, which is just yuck. I'm sorry. Ugh.
Okay.
But yeah,
so next question: with the apocalypse, all of your supply chains are gone, so your spices are gone and your salt's gone.
Okay. So then you take salt water, you let it evaporate. You start a fire, you evaporate that salt.
So now you have to learn. You need to learn how to make a fire in the woods without access to.
I can make a fire.
Okay, cool. So you have that knowledge, but not everyone has that knowledge. So when fucking thing asked me why would I go to a library, I'm like, well, I don't have that knowledge. So I feel like a very basic survival guide from a library
is
a resource.
But then you got to carry that around with you.
That's why I say.
I don't know, like
what would be, you know, what would be sick if like a zombie apocalypse movie and there was a compound that had the library in it. I'd just spend all my time in the library just reading every book I could.
That's so you do like a
Brotherhood
what the dude from Groundhog Day did.
Yeah.
Just read everything.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Oh damn.
But yeah, it's like those, and then like the Australian, like in Australia, we'd have to deal with like the heat and the. Which isn't something that like lot of us are like knowledgeable about, and like getting water here, fresh water's rough.
Yeah,
fresh drinking water. That's super important. Like how long are you gonna last without like access to fresh drinking water? Like the bottles are gonna go quick.
That is why, because I mean we have actually been very domesticated as civilized human beings. So the thing is, so. We can survive on we can survive on non-fresh drinking water, and like not water specifically, but also like roots, because I watched a documentary like a while ago about
roots,
the
documentary
that were here. No, not that roots, not that roots.
It's a little spicy. That's a little spicy.
But a documentary about the Bushmen that were here and how they like the hunters there used to travel in the Kalahari, which is a desert. Very hot, very arid. Obviously, it's fucking desert.
Arid.
And that they arid. I didn't fucking care. But what they did is that they would see. they would find these like tubers in like the root.
Well, like the instrument. Oh, right.
Buried in. Tubers, not
I can't
tubas.
ever let you tell a serious story. Eh?
Yeah, no.
Ever.
It's like we're having a game. But yeah, so what they do is that they took their knives and they like do shavings of the tubers, and then they squeeze it, and the moisture from that is enough to keep them going.
Yeah.
So there's that.
How do you find those tubers?
They have skills which you would need. I'm not against.
So here's my point. Here's my like. I'm just saying. Yeah, but tricky is so this whole thing is about like acquiring that knowledge is going to be stupidly fucking like way more important than getting like
that's true.
Guns.
You're
and
right.
Like
you
if
are
you
right.
can't
Actually,
survive and you don't have that knowledge, like I would carry around that fucking that 500 gram book if it taught me like what plants I can and can't eat. Like how to purify rainwater. Like if I could learn all that shit, fuck, I'd be flying golden.
You know what would be sick?
No, definitely. Like
if you had a phone.
What?
That just had all that information.
The whole point of this fucking, but are we trying to go back to a point where phones don't exist?
Serious time, because this is an interesting conversation.
The point of this exercise.
An EMP hit. There is nothing. But the thing is, so there are these courses, because like we have scouts or whatever that do that kind of like wildlife training. So how do you guys not have that?
We do.
We do, but it's just not super common. Like
okay, but that's not our fault.
No, it's not. But it's like
Who's
you were talking
Who's
about
this-
this like
who's
living in
we?
this
Who's
age of
our?
technology.
Who are you speaking for?
The older generations. The older generations.
The
Dang it.
Well,
boomers. It's boomers time, man. If the EMP hits, it's time for the boomers.
In all honesty, I really do think I am kind of like a boomer by heart. I'm sorry to say, but yeah.
Well,
I just want people to keep off my lawn, damn it.
true. Alex, how you doing over there, buddy?
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah. What about
I
you?
don't really have to worry about an EMP end of the work because I'm in Germany. We probably started it, so I still have electricity.
Ooh. Ooh. What is there?
You're
where's the
German. You have no
nuclear
need for
plants?
hypotheticals.
No.
The nuclear plant's in France, right?
Sure.
There's
Well,
probably
I'm
some.
just, you know,
France.
it's a hot zone, you know.
Did you guys hear about France's fucking nuclear like deterrent plan? They fire a fucking warning shot. No one else does that. The rest of the world is like, hey, just mutually assured destruction, fire all the nukes at once. No. France will fire a nuke first and say, hey, stop it or we'll do it again. Fucking wild.
It's pretty wild.
Like,
I did bring up nukes,
who
so that's
fires
fair.
a nuke as a goddamn warning shot?
France, apparently?
Yeah, France.
Fucking
I thought the answer was obvious.
goddamn the
What
frogs,
are we,
man.
What are we in the Fallout universe or something?
I don't know. This is not D&D no more.
Yeah, we're on Biltong and End of the World. This is good. This is
Ooh, I
good.
want
Greedy
to-
ferret.
The greedy ferret tells us the perfect Biltong recipe.
I'm just reading what I.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's true.
I do
Shout out
know-
greedy ferret.
I do know how to smoke meats.
Yeah,
Like open air smoke meats.
I do work
know
for
how
a
to do
butcher,
that.
so. And my boss has got like this crazy microbiome. Like I reckon just from being around meat for all of his life, because he can eat like old
good.
meat. Where you're like, oh no, man, don't do it. He's like, no, it'll be right. And then he's just like, yeah, no, it was good. And you're just like, what?
Oh, buddy.
You,
did
That
he
was
grow up
what
that
on
is-
one was
farm,
green,
perchance?
mate.
Yeah, it's he has. He carried a steak around in his
Oh,
bag,
yeah.
and he didn't know it was in there for like 3 days. And then he pulled it out and was like, oh no. And he's like, but there's nothing else around. I'm just
Oh,
going to
no.
chance it. And he was like, oh, 3 days
No.
age? Tremendous. And I was just like, wow, you're a lunatic. I'm like,
horrible.
I've had
ooh.
aged meat.
Oh no, my
I've
steak.
had some
Yeah,
really
yeah,
old
yeah,
meat.
yeah.
Like 30-day age, but like that's in like a specific environment that's intended for that, and then they chop off the weird bits. Like this dude just went for it.
Yeah, he loved it. He loved
That's
it.
the thing. It's called like
But
when
also,
when you age beef, like if you chop
You
off
cook
the
it. If
edges,
you cook it-
it's called the bark.
If you cook it a certain way or like hot enough or like you can, kill
Yeah.
the bacteria and stuff, like survival things you need to know.
Yeah.
You need a high survival
Yeah.
skill.
Actually, yeah.
My
Definitely.
survival
Yeah,
skill,
you wanna-
definitely.
one
I've
of
got
the-
a definitely
I'm
a
screwed.
negative. I've got a
What
negative
is
survival
what is
skill.
what is going to be real bad? Like in Australia, what
No,
is going to be
survival's
real
wisdom.
bad?
What are you? You're a DM. Survival's wisdom.
Survival wisdom.
Survival
What?
wisdom. Survival
How?
wisdom.
That's a dumb stat.
Nature.
Nature is
Okay.
in-
All
sorry.
right. All right.
Yeah.
So nature is like, what can I do with these plants? Survival's like, which plants can I eat?
Wait, but once again, that is weird because you don't freaking have intuition about which plants to eat. You have to be intelligent to remember the facts. How is that not an instant?
I mean, maybe because you learned it from like experience.
With intuition, maybe it smells
Like you spent
bad.
your youth just
Yeah,
picking
true.
like
Intuition, it
random
smells
plants. Like you spent your
No,
youth
I-
just picking plants and eating them. Going, no, that one gave me the shits. Not
Yep.
eating that one again.
Yep. Nah, that was a
I'm
good
sorry.
one.
I'm sorry. I'm calling wizards out on this shit. Make survival an instead, you dumbasses.
Nah.
I think in the new 1D&D, you can like, there's a couple of stats like that where you can argue both. Like I think religion's either going to be wisdom or int.
Yeah.
No, wisdom
Is that gonna
should-
be the-
religion
is that
should
gonna be the
either be
basis
wisdom
of
or
it, though?
charisma?
Religion?
Yeah.
I think you're thinking of cults.
What?
What, like the weapon?
Religion is
Yeah.
going to be charisma. You're thinking of a cult.
Yes, which is kind of in the form of religion. But the thing is, and not just that, but my reason for thinking this is think about warlocks. They have a patron, which is kind of like a deity, and their main stat is charisma. So, yeah. And you're not using your charisma for having people follow you. That is a cult.
I feel like wisdom being the intelligence being the because it's the study of religion. Specifically, it meant because it gives a short description of what each of those stats is like supposed to be in quotation marks. What wizards intended them to do, and it's the study of gods and religious history and the occult.
Oh, okay, so it's a lot of memorizing stuff.
Yeah, it's like your seances.
It's recalling lore and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but that's again okay. So if you are gonna have a seance in D&D, I would say that would either be wisdom or charisma, because you either have to like feel your way intuitively into the spiritual realm, or you have to be able to charismatically coax the spirit from the other side.
But like if you're trying to you're looking at like real life, like I would say real life in big ass quotation marks, like what we conceptualize, what we as a society conceptualize real seances as. It's about like skirting the line of reality and the spiritual and using these items in the right way to prevent the spiritual from taking over.
Okay,
that would be intelligent.
I agree with that. That would be intelligence. It would be a combination.
That's the kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff that wizards want you to do with like the religion the religion thing. It's like that study of religion, and specifically the occult. They mentioned several times in the books, which kind of like having played Call of Cthulhu, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But I'm coming at this from like a different systems idea of that statistic.
No, that makes total sense. I agree with that. Also, on another point, we are having a seance at some point in the game. I have just decided.
Who are we summoning?
Okay.
I have no idea. We'll work on
Tricky.
No.
Oh, sorry, timely. Fuck!
Why? We're not even in the game and you still can't do it. Oh my god.
Look, I just add it to Theron's flaws. He's just bad with names, right? Because I, as a player, am fucking awful with names. I'm
basically
really
like
bad.
Fling Flong.
Fling Flong was one of the greatest.
Fling Flong was not an isolated incident. Like, I've been doing it the entire time we've been playing.
It wasn't an isolated incident, but because of the fallout of it, it was the best. I love it.
Yeah, it's the most iconic of Theron's fucking up people's names, but like, it's not an isolated. I'm just bad with names, man.
We should play Cthulhu at some point. It kind of looks pretty dope.
I would love to run a Cthulhu game.
But then because I would love to play in a Cthulhu game.
It's so fucking complicated.
Yeah, it looks real complicated.
It's fucking in depth. Like that system
I would
is.
Love it.
All right, let me give me I just finished reading the Cyberpunk rulebooks again.
Okay, I'm saying I would love to play it. I'm not saying I would love to play it now. I just
okay, cool. Give me some time.
Just keep it in the chamber for us.
Hank, don't abbreviate Cyberpunk, Hank.
What?
Did I just totally mess up my Googling? Cyber tabletop game.
You've never seen Breaking Bad?
No, I know it by proxy and by memeing.
Okay.
You've never seen Breaking Bad? Wow, that's gotta go on the list.
So here's the Twitter post. The fucking it's real bad. Like look at the thing it's responding to.
Hank is in the car.
Yeah. Hank, don't abbreviate Cyberpunk.
Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying now. I wasn't listening before.
It's like the original is, if I like the anime version of it, context, they're talking about Cyberpunk, okay? So it's like, if I like the anime version of it enough, I'll actually try CP. I've honestly never gave it a fair shot because of how controversial it was.
CP?
C-Punk.
Yeah. Yeah, like any other abbreviate, please.
Would have been fine.
And it's like the fact that it was also what they like. If I like the anime version enough, like, dude, you had to have read that and gone, oh, maybe not. Maybe I should back to the drawing board with that one.
To The Hague.
I can send that one back to the tablet. We're starting over.
Yeah.
Get out your chisel again, man. Fuck.
Okay, so on the thing of different stats being able to be interpreted, or different skills
We're still on that, are we?
interpreted with different stats. Yes,
Fuck
we
yeah,
are.
because it's the
This is
most
what-
D&D related content we've had the entire night.
DMs. Who would be a
I think
DM?
we should do this and talk about this. Now we're freaking doing it. Now you're
No,
complaining.
keep
What the
going.
fuck?
You have your DM conversation. Go for it.
I have my DM. Okay, fine. No, this
we're like
this
arguing over the
concerns you.
what stats do what.
Do you not have an opinion about stuff?
I absolutely do. I have very strong
No,
opinions about a lot of stuff.
You do. I'm talking about Mr. Judgmental over here.
No,
Just because
please,
he's the only one with
please
a
have your
freaking
little
camera on.
conversation.
You weigh in as well. So
Yeah.
intimidation.
I mean, in his
charisma,
defense,
and
sometimes he
strength.
forgets to roll. It's a D20 he needs to roll. Like leave the poor man alone. He's done enough for us.
No.
Leave the poor man alone. He's doing his best.
Let him cook. Let me cook.
No.
Let-
Let him.
Biltong
So,
is on the menu.
what do you guys think about Biltong doesn't require cooking? That's the whole point. What do you guys think about intimidation being a strength or charisma based stat?
See, I feel like that's fine depending on the kind of intimidation. Like
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
trying
No,
to physically intimidate them, absolutely let them roll strength. But if
Yeah.
they're like trying to use political power to intimidate, like, or the fact that like
The strength of
they just
violence.
murdered a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the threat of in that you're using intimidation for the threat of physical violence against them. Sure, either way, absolutely zero complaints about that. But in the like, hey, remember that dude we fucking murdered? Yeah, do you want to end up like that's definitely charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I like that, because the thing is, that's also and well, I'm not going to say no offense to wizards, because once again, I don't really freaking care. But
I mean,
I
what you
really
get? No
feel that-
offense to a corporate conglomerate. You're not going to
What's
offend
wrong?
anyone.
What's wrong with
No,
society
but-
today?
Why are you apologizing to the capitalistic
I
system?
said I wasn't going to say it because I didn't care. Let's not. Anyway, but yeah, so I just feel like sometimes the rules are a bit more constrictive than they should be, in a way that it doesn't make any sense.
That's what homebrew's for.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
I
Like,
think
I kind of want to create when I ever have the creative energy or any energy at all, I would actually like to start work on my own system. To
Yeah.
have a bit
I was
more
trying to
freedom
do that with a couple of friends. It didn't go anywhere.
yeah, don't even
making a whole
try.
ass
You know my
system is
advice
hard.
to you? Don't even try. It's not going to go anywhere.
Don't even.
No,
try.
I'm offering. Let me rephrase that. I'm offering my assistance because I
So many
have spent
positive
a lot of
energies
time on
here.
this. Sorry, that came across really bad. My apologies. I meant like I've got a lot of experience with this under my belt. I'm offering my assistance if you
That was
want it.
amazing. Amazing.
I am.
Not going anywhere was entirely the fault of one man who will
You.
remain nameless. But
We know your name, Lockie.
yeah, Nitwit. Funnily enough, yes, it was
It's
Nitwit.
this- Hey, look at me! I'm good. I've got high wisdom because I'm
What?
intuitive. But I really that face that you just had, and the line, "My advice: don't even try." I want to put that on a shirt. I really want to put that on a shirt. My advice: don't even
My
try.
advice, don't even try. You're not going to succeed. You're just going to give up. 100%.
I might. I really might. I'm not gonna be honest.
But
I might
also,
just give up.
I mean,
as a
start with a homebrew. Start with a set of homebrew rules for D&D. Move on from there. That's the best of because that's how we started was with my list of homebrew rules that we worked on together for a campaign.
Yeah.
And then
that's
like
also
for a
the thing, I
specific campaign world. Sorry.
Yeah, but
what
I
were you
don't
saying?
want to be. I don't want it to be like a reskinned version of
Yeah.
D&D. That's not what I'm going for.
Yeah.
That's the
Well, no, what I
Be-
mean,
yeah.
when I'm saying that, I don't mean it
Hone
by
your
like
craft.
leave that at the end. Yeah, like
That would be
figure
funny
out
these days.
figure out your game balancing, figure out how things interact with existing rules first, so you understand that kind of the real basic concepts of game design within the context of a TTRPG, and then move on to creating your own system. I'm saying that you probably don't have enough experience, and you could always do with more.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just wanted to put you
That's
What do you feel about this,
and
Alex?
you know what? I think I clawed that back pretty well.
I love it. I'll build your world. I want to do world building. I'll gotta be honest. I want to do world building.
Yeah,
I've been trying to write,
world
and
building for me.
I can't. Like it's a struggle to get things out. Like when things are up here, they don't come out, and that's part of like interfacing creativity is that part. But in terms of like a game mechanic thing, my brain just doesn't work that way. I can't sit here and be like, you know what, I want to be the arbiter of game mechanics, and my brain just goes, no.
I want to be Jesus.
No.
It
takes me so long to like learn games, right? No, it doesn't take me a long time, but like when you come up against like a new game, for example, like my brother-in-law loves tabletop, and like we played all sorts of different games like Twilight Imperium, Catan. I got like this photosynthesis game. We had to work out how to play that, and we ended up like modifying it because like the rules were just ridiculous. And like he like is into that, like he's a robotic engineer and he's into that. He understands how that all works. But I would always be like, dude, just explain it to me, man. I can't get my head around rules. But he would be awesome at explaining things.
I feel like Call of Cthulhu you'd fit Call of Cthulhu much better as a system. Like D&D is very mechanics heavy.
I kind of like that though. I kind of like that. It's a lot about like rolling and doing things and like chance on the outcome. And back to your thing about intimidation and stuff like that. It's also a good DM. Yeah. A good DM allows themselves to like string the game along and string the plot along and string the players along. That's not really the way to explain it, but like some malleability in the way the rules are, like to make you feel like you're playing a game, right? Like a lot of the time when you've done things. Sorry?
RAW versus RAI. Rules of written versus rules of
yeah, for sure.
This is like the oldest debate.
That's a good DM is like makes things like interesting because you're like, no, are you using your strength in this? So use your strength, or like, you know, you're trying to bust down a door or something like that, and you're using your intelligence in a certain way, however way you can come up with it. And I think that's important
because you identify weak spots in the door. Because that's the thing. Like 5e is very restrictive in that manner. That's why I would make some calls differently, and that's why I also don't want you guys to be bogged down in the rules either.
If you want to make calls differently, do it. Please do it. Like I'm excited.
She already does do that, but it's also
do more. Like go buck wild. Throw us some wild ass fucking rolls that make no sense except your own internal logic, please.
We're gonna make some weird shit.
Fuck yes. Use the skills that no one uses. Fuck me. Pull out a nature roll in a dungeon for some fucking no one uses nature. No one uses it.
It's funny.
Give me a reason to invest in nature, please.
One of our characters used to use nature.
Yeah.
And that's all we have time for on that subject. Let's move on.
I was racking my brains to think like, who was it?
Tricky.
The other tricky. But
the other tricky? Yeah, time.
The other tricky.
Well played. Well played.
But so my point is on that thing is that's why I also don't want you guys to get bogged down in the rules too much as well, because I want you guys to think creatively. Because if you say like, okay, I want to see if I can break down this door, and Tricky, your arms are noodles. You've got an 8 or a 9 in strength.
Yeah, I think I've got a 9 in strength. Yeah.
And then you can say, because your int is high, so you can say like, I want to see where the weak spots on the door is. I want to see like, are the hinges rusted, whatever. And then by all means, I will let you use an int roll to break down a door. So it's that thing.
Yeah.
We can feed off each other's flexibility and creativity in that way.
Can I roll to persuade the door to open?
High charisma, man.
You can certainly try.
Come on, please open.
Please
just open, man.
And that's the thing, like that's also another thing, like it doesn't have to make sense. It's about having fun, because a freaking 6'2" pallet, you're 6'2", right?
It's like on his knees begging.
On his knees, just please, come on, man, opening the
just fucking open. Like there's a dude behind us, he's creepy as fuck.
Wasn't one of the doors a mimic one time?
I completely
Yeah.
forgot that I named my fucking my like giant glaive weapon pointy stick.
Pointy stick. Hell yeah.
Which,
So good.
yes,
It is. It's a legendary weapon, and it's called Pointy Stick.
Pointy
because
stick.
why not?
It's a flame tongue +3 glaive. Like I love the name Pointy Stick.
Pointy stick.
Pointy stick. I mean, it could have been Pointy Bernie stick. That was on the table there for a bit.
I kind of like Pointy
Pointy
Bernie stick better.
I do like Pointy Birdie Stick.
Okay, we're putting it up to a vote. Is it Pointy Stick or Pointy Birdie Stick?
I vote Pointy Bernie Stick.
Yeah, burning stick is good.
Bernie stick.
Okay, Pointy Birdie Stick it is.
Pointy Bernie Stick it is. But not burning, Bernie.
Yeah,
Like
Bernie,
Burny. Bernie Stick. Pointy
Oh,
Bernie
it's
Stick.
Burnie. I think it's IE.
Yes.
Bernie with a Y, surely.
Bernie, all right,
Bernie with
Bernie
a
with
Y.
a Y.
Bernie with a Y. And not EY, just Y.
Just Bernie.
Okay. There you go.
Bernie.
Pointy Birdie Stick.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Thank you.
It's official. Like the legend of Theron's gonna go down. This is gonna be like a weapon that lasted eons. And it's just called Pointy Birdie. Like he's definitely got out a knife at some point and like etched
scribbled
Pointy
bad
Birdie Stick
handwriting
onto
on
it.
the side. Yeah. Hell yeah.
To be fair, that's not gonna work because it is a magical weapon, so no usual means can damage it. So you're gonna have to get that magically engraved at some point.
Yeah,
Can I use Tricky's plus, like, is it a +2 dagger?
I've got a rapier.
It's weaker,
actually.
so no.
Oh.
It's weaker, so no.
It's all right.
But it's
We'll
only
find
like
somewhere.
the
Surely
magic
Gav.
metal on the magic wood.
Surely, if we find
How does like the
Heinrich's helmet.
That is gonna be decided with a roll.
Oh, okay. Wait, I'll do the roll. I'll do the roll now. I'll do this.
I'll roll
right
right now.
Roll. I will do it right now.
I will roll.
I have
I'll
my
get out my tongues
indestructible.
and I will
I'll do it
roll.
right now. I will roll.
Okay.
What's the roll?
So, let me just get the stats up here. This is
What are we
I didn't
doing?
bargain
What
on
is happening
DMing
right
today.
now? Holy moly.
We're rolling to see if
going
the
down.
+2 dagger. The +2 dagger is enough to scratch the +3 wood.
It's a rapier.
kind of want to do this in game, but I guess this is what we're doing.
I mean, we're technically supposed to be playing, but you know, I feel like this is something Theron could have done in the downtime. Definitely
Oh,
would have
man.
done in the downtime.
I just cut my glaive in half. It's now half a.
Why?
It's now half
Would
a
it be
dive
performance?
and
Now
an
you have
axe.
2 pointy burning sticks.
He's got half a dive
Would it
and
be
an axe.
performance?
It's a,
No, it wouldn't be performance. Let's see. So, all right. I just need to get some stuff up here. Hold on. You guys know I don't have the fastest freaking machine, so.
Hey, if you've gotten this far through the video, on behalf of the OnlyFiends team, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I play Tricky in the game and I do all the editing and all the streaming stuff, so I personally want to say thank you so much. Please like and subscribe to this video on YouTube. Hit the bell notification. That's really going to help us to grow and get out there. If you do want to come along and see us live, we're live on Twitch at twitch.tv/onlyfiends_DND. We are live on Sundays for the main session. Unfortunately, it's 3 a.m. in the US, around 3 a.m. in the US, around 11 in the UK, and around 8 Eastern in Australia. Come along, chat with us, support us and help us to grow. Give us a follow on Twitch, and then I will re-upload these on YouTube at a later date. So we really appreciate all the support and all the help, and enjoy the rest of the session. Yep. What about your computer?
You do not see this, but I'm looking very
Swing and a
unimpressed
miss.
now. Screw you. Okay. So I'm gonna need Theron. Make me a strength check.
Okay. Just strength?
With
Flash
int
strength?
Just- No.
and
Straight
acrobatics.
strength.
Oh,
Straight
17
strength
plus 3
using-
for a
Plus
dirty
charisma.
20.
Okay, 17 plus 3 for the dirty 20. What is your
Absolutely.
dex modifier?
Neg 1.
Neg 1.
Ooh.
Okay,
Theron
so
is
that's
not-
dirty. That's 19. And then I'm gonna need you to make me a Constitution save.
Constitution saving throw.
you
That's a 17 plus 10 for a 27.
Okay, so Theron is trying to
Paladin saving
inscribe
throws go brr.
pointy Bernie stick with the +2 rapier. And you start to see that the rapier is scratching a bit of the wood, but you feel that the wood like pulses back as this weapon is just not allowing itself to be scraped. The rapier breaks in half.
Oh, you dog!
I
That was my
broke
rapier.
Tricky's rapier
You're a dog. You are.
Yep.
with my 20s.
With the Constitution save was for the glaive. The strength check was for the rapier.
Okay. Wait,
and if it beat it,
so is it using the glaive's con? Because I don't think the glaive is considered an ally. And it definitely is not using my Constitution.
It's using your con. It's using your con because I believe you made it your pact weapon.
I have not yet.
Ooh.
You have not. Then why do you have the plus with it?
Did I make it my pack weapon? Oh no, I did.
Mm-hmm.
You did.
I did make it my pack weapon.
Oh.
That is true. Wait, would I have known that was a possibility? Because if I'd known, that definitely would not have happened.
Theron's int is 9, so you would not have known.
I'm so sorry, Tricky. I'll buy you a new one.
That's all right.
I'll get you a new one.
Okay,
We're going back upstairs. Like, we're gonna get you. Wait, was that actually your best weapon? Was that one you were using?
It's like an
No, he was
offhand
using
weapon.
the crossbow.
I don't even use it. I use a crossbow anyway.
Okay. I do have.
Hey, it's all right. Don't worry.
No, I don't. I feel really bad.
No, don't, mate. It's all good.
I
really wanted it to happen. Yeah, I wanted it to happen.
You're fucking awful. I'm gonna look at the stone of galore. I fucked up, man.
I fucked up.
Yeah, you really did.
Where
That's what being strong is not always such a good idea, you know. Brute forcing things.
Yeah,
Might want to
don't
think
brute
about that
force,
sometime.
mate. Don't brute force.
do you want the golden spear?
Nah, I don't. It's all good. Don't worry. It's all good. It's all good.
I still have the cursed Moontouch longsword in my backpack as well.
No, it's okay. Don't worry.
No,
I use a
remember the
crossbow.
one
It's all right.
time.
It's only I never really use it. I've got to get my dagger back in.
But now you never will.
We'll get it reforged. Don't worry. We'll get it reforged.
Damn,
the space.
The space.
I fucked up. My bad. I still feel bad.
Don't feel bad. It's all
DM,
good.
could I
Yes, hello.
sometime in the future try to engrave this sword with my magic tattoo set?
What, my
Would that
broken
work?
sword?
What was what did we agree on the tattoo set again?
I have an extra tattoo skill.
So you can, I believe.
I mean,
you
it
can
depends. If I
stain-
make normal tattoos, then it's
Mhm.
with, I think, proficient. And if I make magical tattoos, I'm not proficient with it yet.
Yes.
Ooh.
So you could try, but with tattoos, it's more like staining the wood rather than engraving it.
That's fine. I'm happy with the wood being stained. If they're magical tattoos, I feel like it's kind of like rub off resistant. Like grime isn't. Yeah, as long as like it permanently says pointy Bernie stick, I'm happy. I will try and like give Tricky the equivalent in gold back.
Don't worry, mate. It's all good. Don't worry.
Like when he's not looking, I'm definitely
Put
like
it in my
sneaking
backpack.
coins in his bag.
Wait, are you sneaking coins into his bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, that's good.
Am I rolling stealth or sleight of hand?
No. So okay, you can roll sleight of hand. Tricky, what is your passive perception?
He's definitely gonna fucking notice with a 3.
19. It's all right, Dylan.
19.
Don't worry. It's all right. It's all good. Just chill out, big man. It's all good.
How did this turn into this?
The sum total of our D&D is just like out of character shenanigans, or out of adventure, like downtime shenanigans.
Yeah.
Basically, which would be fun.
Now he just has A rapier with no rapier. A sheath with no rapier. Sorry, keep going.
You still have the rapier. Are you just gonna like chuck it as soon as it breaks?
Nah, I'll keep the broken bits. Why would that?
Okay.
Oh. That doesn't want to go over the
It's
other
interesting,
side.
interesting things that could happen. Who knows?
Oh, it's in full screen. That's why.
But see, this is what I've been waiting for. Shit like this to happen because it opens up so many possibilities.
There you go. It's just I'm carrying around an empty rapier.
Looks like a torch.
Sheath.
It looks like a wooden leg or something like that. Like a pirate's leg.
Why are you limping with a cane?
Yeah. Because I'm baller. I'm baller.
Your bow. Tricky has a pimp walk.
Yeah, it's a little spicy.
How is that spicy?
I don't know. Doing funny voices. All right. Back to the...
All right.
How long have we been going? An hour and a bit?
What
were we talking about again?
What were we talking?
Books. The new player's
D&D
handbook.
books.
Yep, the new player's
D&D
handbook.
books, yes. The new player's handbook.
Releases.
Oh, I read that they reworked reworked a lot and they changed the wild magic sorcerer.
Do you know what didn't get a rework and fucking needed it? Artificer.
Ranger.
Rangers don't need another rework.
He plays that.
I would like to.
Let's go.
I would like to, but they're fucking garbage.
Let's go.
They're not
Artificers,
garbage.
yes, they are. Artificers are the after the Ranger reworks. Artificers are the lowest on the totem pole for class power and utility. And even their flavor's not great. They just do not give a fuck about artificers.
Yeah, they kind of made them and that's it.
Yeah.
Nothing changed, nothing added. That's what you get.
And
but I have to say, that is the thing. And once again, this is D&D. I feel focuses classes a lot on combat, but there's not really any role play classes. So I think that is what the Artificer was aimed at. It's a role play class rather than a combat class.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, kind of. Yeah.
According to Game Rant, no Artificer. Jeremy Crawford, the lead rules designer for Wizards of the Coast, has confirmed that the Artificer will not be one of the core classes coming with the revised player's handbook.
Also, they just removed them.
Well, it's probably still there. It's just from the core, right?
Because it wasn't, because it was never one of the core rule books. It just came out with, I think, with Tasha's.
Yeah.
Tasha's.
But Tasha wasn't. It was more like an add-on than core. The core rule books are basically the DMG, the player's handbook, and something else. But then later, Xanathar's and Monster Manual. So later, Xanathar's guide and Tasha's came out, and they were in some ways better, and they sort of replaced.
So
the bit. Yeah,
they're considered what's called source books. So you've got your core rule book, which is those three. Your source books, which are worlds, and basically
and
worlds
basic
and
mechanics
stuff, and then you adventure.
Yeah.
Oh, and any monster-based books, your source books.
But
and
I remember
putting big ass quotation marks on those.
I remember a while ago they said that the new, or before there was even talk of 5e 2.0 or 1 D&D, they said that the new core rule books were rarer, would rather be a mix of Tasha's and Xanathar's instead of, or it would be sort of a rework of the PHP. I think I read that somewhere.
Yeah, they said that everything is gonna be in one big book.
Yeah. One huge ass book.
Yeah. This book?
No, I don't think that's it.
No.
Negative. Player's Handbook.
The
new Player's Handbook based on new rules, materials from the ongoing 1D&D playtest. The new play 1D&D is a shit name. I'm sorry, that's a bad name.
Yeah.
But it's to unify everyone.
But don't go back to 1. One is we've just redone
Unified
everything.
D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's supposed to be not the new D. It's not supposed to be a new edition of D&D. It's supposed to be a new D&D, which is a really weird way of putting it. It's like a soft. They're trying to soft reboot the system, which has never worked for anyone ever.
Oh, come on, guys. We all know new is always better. Like, where are you getting this?
Yeah, I don't think I'm
being
ever going to play one
sarcastic.
D&D. I'm just
I'm being
go with Will. Like I'm going to steal the couple of rules I like from one D&D and then like just put them in 5e.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to like, because my one friend, he's very into 3.5 or whatever. And apparently that was a great rule set. So I actually want to get more into 3.5.
3.5 is a great system. It is way too fucking complicated.
It's
is that Thaco?
What?
Is 3.5 Baldur's Gate with Thaco on that?
No.
Or is that 2?
So that's
advanced. Sorry, that's advanced D&D.
That's advanced D&D. That's AD&D.
Up to D&D 2nd edition was Thaco.
Thaco is so silly.
Yeah. AC 0 is what that's supposed to say.
So bad.
To hit AC 0, yeah.
If you want to get into D&D 3.5, I know this is going to sound like heresy to some people, and I'm sorry to our viewers if you hear it, but Pathfinder 2nd edition is a good like middle point between 5e and 3.5.
Why is that heresy? I mean, I think a lot of people actually agree with you from what I've heard.
There are some that don't. There are some that don't. There are some real hardcore 3.5ers I've met who are like, don't say it's fucking Pathfinder. It's not fucking Pathfinder.
Ruin Thaco again.
Don't you fucking ruin Pathfinder again.
It's not fucking Pathfinder. It's like Pathfinder 2nd edition is like 50. It's like halfway between 3.5 and
this one.
Pathfinder 2nd edition is what 4th edition should have been.
That one's for Rocket.
Heresy. Love some 40k.
That one's for Rocket.
But yeah, it's like Pathfinder 2nd edition is what 3.5, what 4 D&D 4e should have been.
Should have been.
4e.
But wasn't that Chris Perkins who kind of fucked that up though?
Wizards of the Coast completely fucked 4th edition. It is trash.
Chris Perkins specifically.
I don't know.
No. I'm not sure. Once again, this is
I'm
all
not entirely sure whose fault
heresy,
it was. I just know. I don't know who fucked up 4th edition. I just know it was bad.
It's the one we don't talk about.
I played it once. It was awful. I hate it. I did like a couple of things which I kind of want to bring over. One of the things I did like was how there were more subclasses for clerics, where like different gods got different abilities.
Yeah.
Like
that's
like your kind of your cleric what's it your what's the word for it? I've got a channel divinity isn't based off just your subclass, it's also based off like the god you're worshipping. Specifically, which I thought really
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Because I mean think about it.
I understand why they moved away from that.
But why?
Because fuck, that's complicated and that's a lot of work for like one class.
Not really. I think also what we like the tools that we have these days with D&D Beyond and stuff, making character sheets more accessible, easier and stuff like that. I think
I mean
kind
it's
of
like
thing
work
would
for
actually
designers.
make it easier.
I mean it's a shit ton of work for designers. Like because there is a lot of gods.
No, there's a lot of gods, but like get it into a specific like maybe deity alignment. So yes, you have different gods of war, but depending on chaotic evil, neutral good, whatever, give them that specific thing. So even if you are a cleric of the war domain, depending on your alignment, once again for me, alignment is fluid.
Never mind.
I do love how like if we went to Yuan-Ti land, we'd be considered evil for not like enslaving people and giving stuff like that's considered evil by their society. So that's fucking hilarious.
That's so good.
That's so good.
How dare you guys?
How dare you be decent human beings? How dare you oppose the autocratic system we've invented? That is just that's too much, man.
Where are the Yuan-Tis from?
I think they're
Chult, Serpent
No,
Hills.
they're in Chult.
The Chultan Peninsula.
Are they from Chult? And and then the serpents.
I just remember like serpents equals jungle equals Chult.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, isn't Halrua in Neverwinter's Night a lot?
Yeah.
Is that me?
Yeah, a couple of times. There was like a DLC set there.
Yeah, I just remember Horror from
Or whatever they used to call it, an expansion.
Mm.
There you go.
Back when they called them expansions.
Pure bloods, half bloods, abominations. I want to play a Yuan-Ti abomination.
Abomination.
So just a snake.
It's just a snake.
Basically just a snake.
A rattlesnake. Just to play the whole game.
Like, I shit you not, UNT abominations are basically just snakes. Like really
8
big
to
snakes
12 feet,
can communicate. That's it.
8 to 12 feet, all right?
I mean, that's not even a really big snake. That's that's a fairly large snake, but there are much bigger snakes than that.
And remember, as a player, you're basically classified as a medium creature, so you're going to be one of the runs of the
300 pounds. Holy moly.
I mean, 8 to 12 feet as a snake, like you could still take up like only a 5 foot square because you got to like coil to like sit up.
Yeah. And also, I think that you won't really be that aware, so you're much easier to hit. So your AC wouldn't be that great.
Whack.
Abominations are basically just like regular snakes with human brains. Sometimes they have arms. Like,
does your Yuan-Ti abomination have arms? That's the question.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's it.
Which is the dumbest thing ever, because snakes specifically evolved to have no arms.
Yeah,
like that was the whole thing.
All right, total magical fantasy land created by.
I'm just saying,
Booger Sugar
these
and
motherfuckers,
Ladies of the Night. All right, just calm down.
I am just saying, these motherfuckers, right, took the snakes, the hot snake's entire thing. Their shtick is having no arms and legs. It's like, what if we put arms on a snake, motherfucker? It's the opposite of what they want.
What's
if they wanted arms, they wouldn't evolve into fucking snakes.
What are the snakes in World of Warcraft? What's that? It's been a long time since I played that game.
I've never played WoW.
There was like a whole dungeon.
I know that's nerd heresy.
The snake people that are like this. I can't.
Sneaky pull.
I can't remember what the zone was called.
Naga.
Yes.
Naga.
There you go.
Yes.
They're like that.
Honestly,
look, that was the first time I ever saw, but they look more like amphibian, you know? Like they're not necessarily
like in the WoW lore they were like elves and they were transformed into these.
That's cool.
That's some
cool.
I don't know. I just have like a lot of animosity to snakes with arms. I don't know why, but like
it's a survival instinct. Stick to it.
It's not even a survival instinct. It's just snakes are cool because they evolve with no arms or legs and they get around and they're everywhere. They're super prolific and they manage to do it with fuck all limbs. And then motherfuckers are like, what if we gave them arms? Like, they don't need it. They don't need arms. These motherfuckers are badass enough without arms.
Maybe they do. You don't know.
Put some respect on my snakes, man.
Put some respect on these snakes, man.
Put some respect on my snakes.
Lucky that's multiple snakes. That could be.
I'm like
pretty badly misconstrued.
No.
Yeah, don't take that out of context. Don't clip that. Don't clip that.
You are disarming snakes. That's what you're doing. You're disarming snakes. That is just.
Oh, that's good.
Huge.
See, I have my moments.
Yeah, just moments, all right.
Lost.
Okay.
They're doing another. They're doing
moments,
another
right?
like
moments. That's all you have.
One of the old books.
I do want to get this book, The Lost Caverns of Tsojikanth.
It does.
Isn't this free?
Is it free? Yeah, you said it is free.
It's free.
Yeah, it's free.
Free.
It's free.
It's free.
Oh, I think I read like not the whole thing, but it's like
Rahasia. Isn't the princess Rahasia?
Let me.
I am Rahasia.
It's also I think it's like a dungeon crawler or something.
Yeah. It's like a reworking of the original like Lost like descent into Jozakan or whatever.
Tsojikanth.
Fuck, I'm bad with names, man.
Jehoshaphat.
Tsojikanth.
No, that's toy. That's wait. Toystant. That's it.
Choice
Sand.
Tsoj Canth.
Is there any fucking?
This is content. I tell you what, this is content.
Is there any fucking like way to search by free? Like, is there any way to search by price? Like
Fire
searching
and
on
Water?
Marketplace?
I think
like search the
no.
Marketplace.
Sort by price. Yeah, sort by price, low to high.
Free, basic rules.
Yeah. Sort by price, low to high.
But I think in this book, it's like you after every dungeon or something.
An adventure.
You get like this. The DM gives points to the players.
And
I think it's like.
Oh, look at all this.
You get a point if you say thank you to the DM for the session.
What?
Hey.
Why?
As in the book.
Why? Our DM's terrible.
That if you say thank you for the session to the DM, you get a point.
But I mean, it's so can't. It's still.
All right, I'm googling it.
The game's over. What do you use the points for? What are you googling?
How to say to coach? How do you say to Tsoj Canth? How do you say this word?
Tsoj Canth.
Oh, geez. Maybe let's get that off the screen.
Tsoj Canth.
How to pronounce
to Tsoj
Canth? Oh, it was something that kind of sounds like Canth,
Please don't
but
do
it's not.
Yeah.
I
think it's Tsoj Canth.
There.
Let's put it into Google.
Tsoj Canth. There you go.
Speak there.
Tsoj Canth.
Let Google say it.
Yeah.
Tsoj Canth.
Let Google say it.
Oh, wait, we can't
Tsoj Canth.
Oh yeah, we can hear it. He's like, I'm doing it.
Waiting so.
Tsoj Canth.
Anticipation. Like, oh.
Tsoj Canth.
You know what? I'm gonna Google it too.
Ben is just like looking at these fucking children.
Canth.
Tsoj Canth. Tsoj Canth. That's right. I was right.
Tsoj Canth. Yeah, hey.
The Lost Caverns of Tsoj Canth.
The Lost Caverns of Jehoshaphat.
It's a little spicy.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe they use chili. What were we talking about? I'm so tired. It's so late here. But this is content,
We
baby.
were talking about...
Bruno?
Yeah, fuck. Overtired shit. We don't talk about Bruno. Fuck. Don't do that. But anyway.
You'll be singing that all day now. Oh, yeah.
Yes. That's what happened to me like a few weeks back. I was singing in Kanto in the laundry. And when I turned around, there was one of the people living here standing there. I'm like, sorry.
Bruno was literally standing right there. I couldn't believe it.
Fucking Bruno, man. My wife. No, wait, that's... What's his face?
That's Borat. We don't talk about Borat.
Borat, yeah. Not Bruno. We don't talk about Borat. And that's where it ends. No song or anything.
Yeah, so what were we doing again? We were reading off the books. Lost Caverns of Tsoj Canth.
Complaining about
Vecna. I have Eve of Ruin. Eye of Ruin. I'm a bit far away. I could turn my glasses on.
Eve of Ruin.
Eve of Ruin. Thank you.
Because it's like, yeah.
Slated for release sometime in 2024, this new Vecna campaign will take players from levels 1 to 20 as they journey through the multiverse and eventually face down the dreaded Archlich himself. According to the Wizards of the Coast, the campaign will also feature famous locations and characters from past and present D&D history. There you go.
I mean, thank you, Mr. Australian Movie Phone.
Yeah. It was a little...
This is why you should do voiceovers.
Commentator, little NRL commentator in there for you.
National Rugby.
Yep. Thoughts? That does sound pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. That does sound pretty sick.
I actually have it. It's one of the stuff that I.
Yeah, I read it.
I have everything.
It's okay. You have everything. That's why it's funny. It's funny to me and not anyone out in the audience. Because look at all this beautiful content I have. It's so good. It's fantastic. Look at all this fantastic content that I have.
I want, in all honesty, okay, so I still need to do the unending, never-ending infinite staircase. I still need to pre-order that, but we're doing that after the 25th, which is payday. And then stuff that's not...
As in you're buying it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well, pre-ordering it. It's only coming out in July.
Yeah, right.
But
to me, like
then
when
the
you said
other
that, I was like,
stuff-
"What? We're playing that? Okay."
Well, at some point, if if we're all together and alive, and
You say that like we're ever gonna finish
know,
this
man.
fucking game.
How long has it been?
2.5 years. You're on level 3. Like.
well, it's
pretty
level
good.
4.
I'm gonna be in my
Come on, give
30s by
yourselves
the time.
credit.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna be in my 30s by the time we finish this fucking game.
Oh god.
Well, there could always be a TPK.
It's true.
No, I like
Sure.
Hero.
I mean,
Look, he
There
has
could
a goal.
always
He
be
wants to
one.
buy a little farm and retire. That's it. The man has goals.
There's other ways of doing that. You have a tavern. You can sell your shares.
Yeah, I know.
You can make a
but, like,
deal with Stone of Galore.
I'm definitely not making a deal with that motherfucker.
Dip.
Look,
you
as
already made.
lovely as he is, I feel like yeah. Well, look, I've got to butter him up. I know you can fucking hear me.
Popcorn butter him up.
Yeah, popcorn butter him up. As lovely as he is, I'm not like I'm taking that motherfucker to my grave. He is a threat to the world. Like I don't know what kind of esoteric issues he's gonna cause, but if I leave him alone, it's like leaving the One Ring alone. Like I've got to take that motherfucker, throw him in a volcano, and like cock it.
The One Ring is nothing compared to me.
Yeah, look, yeah, fuck off. We're
So
out of
good.
game, motherfucker. You can't touch me. You have no power here.
Power here. So
Yeah,
good.
it just builds up until it gets into session again.
So good.
Is it gonna try and take over
my
my mind? Because I'm 100% sure it has like some psionic bullshit.
So the weather is very nice today.
Very
I don't know if it's, like
nice.
sunny.
Not here. I'm in Germany.
Okay. Everything sucks in Germany,
That is a,
apparently.
that is a
Thank God for
beautiful
my
Not
plus
everything.
fucking 14 whiz save. Holy shit.
That is a beautiful book. Holy moly.
That is a
Only
That is-
$90. On an
Only
11
Australian's not
90
bad.
Australian.
It's
Solid.
100. Oh my god, no, thank you.
Holy shit.
That's-
Exactly.
That's
Thank you.
not bad.
worth it,
Like I was
man. Look
expecting
at-
that to be like 90 US.
Look at how beautiful that is. A lot of gold leaf. There's 4 different bookmarks.
That's not real gold.
Beautifully
wow,
well
bookmarks, like you can
bound.
put the
Oh,
bookmark in your own-
beautiful. I'm sure there's probably like a laminate of some kind over this too.
Use your own fucking book.
That's a nice book. It's very
It's
nice.
nice, but it's over.
So it's
What else
out.
is coming
It
out?
is out, yeah.
24.
24. We've got Quests from the Infinite Staircase. That's what you're getting very soon.
Yes.
Much like an
Exactly.
adventure anthology, Tales from the Yawning Portal, the upcoming book, Quests
By the
from
way-
the... Trying to make content here, man.
Sorry.
Please. Grace us with what you're trying to say. No, I'm serious. Go.
Oh no, I was just gonna ask,
no.
like, are we ever gonna do Tales for the Yawning Portal as like side quests? Because we
I
are
was-
literally in the right setting for it.
I
And
was
you know
thinking
our
about-
asses with side quests.
Well, I was thinking about not having it as part of the main game, but also like having sessions like this where some of the guys can't join, and then it's gonna be more like an anthology. So it happens within the same
Solid.
universe, within the same timeline, but you guys are different people, basically.
Okay.
I'm
That's-
never going
that's
to
what I
read some of this stuff when I get time.
That's a good call.
Some of this
Oh,
content.
you know I'm pulling out Alan for that.
Alan!
Alan!
So
Dude,
good.
I fucking love Alan.
Alan's the best.
I cannot describe
Alan,
like
sauce
he's
the
my
man.
least combat, like he's my least min-maxy character and easily my favorite. Because
I thought Kyra was. You use her enough.
I kind of a bit look, Kyra's cursed. She's cursed.
She's
My
a
girl's
cursed
cursed.
character.
Every
finished
game
the
I've put
game?
her in, never. Every game I've like put her in, they've never last more than 3 months. So I'm kind of like I'm really like I don't want to use her in any of the anthologies because my girl's cursed. All right.
No, but that's the thing. That's a perfect thing to use her in one of the anthologies because it's
Yeah, but
not
then,
gonna
like, the
last very
game's
long
gonna-
anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, but then like this game will like fall apart because I've had that happen.
No,
Like I've
man.
had like we've done side games with Kyra as a player, as a character I've played, and then those games like the main game's fallen apart. So
No,
as much as I love her, she's my ride or die. But like,
Can Can I give you some comfort there? This game is not all that together to begin with. So
Yeah, I know, and I don't want to push the envelope. Like we're having enough trouble as it is right now. Like I don't want to add to that level. Like we don't. We're trying to. I don't want to rock the boat.
Alex,
I fucking dare you use Kyra.
No, I'm good. I'm
how
here.
How you feel about this talk about the game?
Which part?
Being the newest member of the group.
That's a good question. That's actually a great question.
The way we're talking right now, it's never going to finish. You're going to be old and grey by the time we finish.
Yeah, probably I just passed the flag down to my grandchildren or something. It's like,
it's an inheritance.
Oh, Dad, this character sucks. Yes,
what the fuck is your stat spread?
Keep that energy.
My
kid.
children weren't getting any houses and money. They get my D&D characters.
Yeah, hell yeah. And your minis. Hell yeah.
No, not the minis.
No, not the minis.
No,
Bury him. Bury this man with the minis.
So shit.
That's going with me in my grave.
Yeah, bury him.
You just clutching them.
3D print this man
like a little vampire, like your arms are crossed and they're just kind of like nestled in there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Intergenerational D&D. That means I have to outlive all of you. Damn it.
I mean, you can I mean, if you're ever having kids, which, no judgment. Okay, cool. So, like, it ends with, like, because I'm not either, so I'm going to have to give it to my brother's kids. Who, he wants kids, and he plays D&D, so they can take my D&D characters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put like a big red like cancelled on, like I give them Kyra sheet, and there's just like a do not play,
do not use.
Yeah, like cursed, leave her alone. Like she needs to come with, but you can never play her.
And then they do, and that's how the movie starts.
It's a Jumanji scenario.
Yeah, I just wanted to say Jumanji.
Jumanji.
Well, she is the game-ending character, so maybe that's how this all comes to an end. 3 months before
that's how this episode is going to come to an end.
Kyra.
Damn it. Sorry, keep going. Say again.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Moment's over.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We have hit the passive-aggressive portion of the evening now.
Huge.
My whole life is passive aggressive.
So does that mean just the aggressive part comes next?
I'm trying to find. Remember I had that file with all the sound bites in it, and now I cannot find it. This always happens to my stuff. I organize it really well, and then I lose where it was. One day I'll find it.
This is why I never organize anything. It saves the effort because I lose it anyway.
True.
Fuck organizing, I'm gonna lose it anyway.
Stuff
Put that in the quote.
Yeah, that's
fucking great.
Yep. Quest from the Infinite Staircase.
Yes.
The book will
continue. Do it.
Oh yeah. What voice do you want?
Any voice, but I was gonna say do an uninterrupted one.
Okay. The book will also detail additional lore around the legendary Infinite Staircase, which allows individuals to traverse the multiverse. According to Wizards of the Coast, the book will also introduce a new character named Naphis, a powerful genie who hears wishes made throughout the multiverse and recruits heroes to fulfill them.
Okay,
Can I just say,
just give me a second, because that dude,
why Nap?
That at 100% is a character from fucking Big Les.
No,
fucking Naphis.
Naphis. Oh, what are you doing, Naphis?
Naphis, mate.
The thing is, I don't know.
That's a Big Les character.
Dude, imagine doing like an Oka Aussie. Sorry, imagine doing like an Oka Aussie Big Les style, like Infinite Staircase, and Naphis is like, what's his freaking name again? What are you talking about? What's his fucking name again? Sassy.
Fucking
Naphis.
Fucking Sassy. Oh yeah.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
So good. Sorry, you were saying that.
You guys got anything?
If we on the
popcorn
subject of genies and gin, Kevin saying "daddy" and the kobold thing fucking killed me.
Destroyed.
It's just like James was describing it. It's like Kevin is just like Daddy. It fucking killed me.
Amazing, so good. You gotta re-listen to that.
You have to watch
it was so good. That was
I'll give it a listen.
The Pixies, man.
I'll give it a listen.
The Pixies just demolished me.
Fuck off. You fuck off. So good. Kevin getting all sassy.
And then we leave, and it's like, oh, they fucked off. Come on, quick, let's look what we're looking for. Banger.
Oh no,
banger.
but damn, I have to say, like, I don't know if it's because you were a big target to hit, but Zahariel was taking most of the damage.
Yeah, that was the point. He was the man.
He's a barbarian, isn't that the point?
He's a cleric. A 5'1" Hulk.
William is the
5'1".
Yeah, hulking
cleric
5'1" kobold.
Holy
fuck
shit.
Yeah. Oy, easy.
No, William is the barbarian there who actually volunteers for damage and still doesn't take as much damage as fucking Zahariel.
When you were like, I don't know why I was so angry, and everyone just goes silent, and I'm like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Like, totally missed it. Just totally missed it. It was fucking great. So funny. Oh, that was great. Oh,
I love playing low-end characters. They're much less high maintenance than intelligent characters.
Low maintenance.
Why do you think I play Theron so fucking dumb? Because I'm dumb.
I mean, I have to say, like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't know where the line between Theron ends and
it's
London
not
begins.
very.
Like,
it's real thin.
you mean the Venn diagram in that thing is a circle?
One of us actually knows how to wield a sword. That's about it.
I saw you wield that cart.
It's almost a circle. I saw you wield that. Oh damn! I have to say, that was one of my favorite sessions. Like when you guys were drunk. I think that was like session 3 or something. That was fun.
Why are you so blue? Or something. Didn't I say something like that?
Can you turn blue again, Travera?
That's right. You're asking Travera to turn back like 100% drunk activity.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you can turn blue. Do it again. And then to the point where it's like annoying. You possibly to do it.
Can you turn blue again?
I still think Travera is that blue chick from Gavs.
Right? Like how many weird magical people who can enchant weapons whose names start with D and are blue?
Yeah.
I know in my heart that it's a red herring and the DM is fucking with us. But you know, fair
blue herring.
It's so God damn it.
I really set that one up for you.
That was tremendous. So good. But it's funny that we've leaned into it so hard now, like nobody knows which way it's going. Not even like us or her. Now if she drops it, it's like, oh yeah, that's right. Now if she doesn't drop it, it's like, yeah, that's right. Like, fuck. It's so turned around, nobody knows what's happening.
I have my thing that I want to do there, so don't you worry about that.
No spoilers, all right?
Do the thing.
Do the
thing. And then finally, we come to the new player's handbook in September.
Which is basically just like the 5e prepper for 1D&D.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Based on the new rules materials from materials?
Sorry.
Based on new rules materials.
One of these.
That's a weird way to frame that sentence.
I did the infinite staircase one without interrupting.
No, you didn't. He had to continue halfway. That's such a big
That's okay. Please. That's your thing. That's your thing. But I don't like the way they started that sentence. Based on new rules materials. I don't like rules materials. That doesn't work, right?
Events.
No, that
Anyway, it's a
feels,
vibe. I don't like it.
Cognitively wrong.
Yeah. Based on new rules materials from the ongoing 1D&D playtest, the new player's handbook will be retooling with the existing D&D 5th edition rules and the desire to make the game easier to learn and faster to play. The new player's handbook will include 12 standard classes along with 48 subclasses and 144 background options. While it will be completely backwards compatible with all the existing 5e materials, there are a number of new rules being added, including tweaks at class, spells, races, and the introduction of a new weapons mastery system.
Okay.
That will be designed to make combat more cinematic. I couldn't go any further. I was gonna like die. Yeah.
You sounded like a fucking what's that fucking booze shop? Is it Jane something?
Dan Murphy's.
Fuck Dan Murphy's. You sound like a fucking Dan Murphy's ad.
You sounded like a rugby commentator when a player is about to go through.
Murphy's, how do I do it?
He's going. He's out of there. He's got it.
I couldn't give it up. I had to lose it. I was gonna pass out.
Yeah, because your face went super red.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
I was
really
struggling there. While it will be completely backwards compatible, I just didn't ingest anything that I read then. With 5e materials, there are a number of new rules being added, including tweaks to classes, spells, races, and weapons mastery. I don't know. This sounds.
Yeah, that's.
Why change, man? I don't like change. I hate change.
I like change if it makes sense and if it actually improves something, not change for change's sake or change for the sake of change. That's just stupid.
They change it.
There are some interesting stuff in it, but not everything.
What do you got? Come on, lay it on us, Alex.
Rework it completely. But yeah.
I like this epic. What is it called? Epic
loot
feats.
Epic feats.
Yeah,
the epic feats are cool.
Yeah, the new feats options are good.
And there were like these epic feats and all stuff, but you get it at level 18, and I was like, you're never gonna get there if you don't start at level 15 or something.
So rework backgrounds.
I think they're supposed to be like the new epic boon system.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, epic boons. So
epic
feats,
boons,
please.
But at level 18, that's
yeah.
That actually kind of makes sense because the backgrounds thing is a bit weird. I remember when I first started my
backgrounds
characters.
having fucking no worth.
Yeah, they're just kind of a bit
except
weird.
for like a few. Yeah, the thing is, the backgrounds is okay if you want like extra proficiencies or whatever, and there's fine. But they don't play a part in anything. And backgrounds is actually, I feel, what's supposed to give you more of who your character is. Because it's a background.
Yeah. It's supposed to infer to what your character is. And I mean the feature where you get, like, for example, we got some hilarity out of Dennis.
At this point with backgrounds, I just basically at this point I just tell my DM like, hey, I'm just gonna take a custom background. We can talk about I ask, can I take a custom background, talk about like what my character's been through as their backstory and what proficiencies would make sense for that backstory, rather than like trying to use the basic book backgrounds because they suck ass.
Yeah, they do.
Except, wild spaces because it gives you the tough feat, which is fucking insanity. And I will take that at any given opportunity.
Yeah, I think I have.
Because an extra 2 HP every level for free is fucked.
I think I did sneak that into one of my builds. I don't know what it was though. I can't remember.
Oh, and sorry.
There was another person who snuck it into their build, but anyway.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I've and sorry, I did also forget the silver or like the magic Hogwarts, the D&D Hogwarts backgrounds are also fucking insane.
Strixhaven.
Fucking spell casting, the Strixhaven ones, just giving spell casting to fucking fighters. Insane. Like
Silvery Barbs.
My friend took the Silvery Barbs one on a fucking fighter. He took it on a fighter, which like I was DMing the game and he was like, "Oh yeah, no, I just have it. He just has disadvantage to hit me now." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Silvery Barbs." I'm like, "Motherfucker!"
And not just that, like he has disadvantage to hit him now, and he also
and the fighter has advantage on the next attack. I'm like, "God damn, that's insane!" Like that's like something you get out of a feat. Well, I mean, which is actually what it is. It's a background feat, but fucking
you get out of feat, man.
Like that sounds like a class ability, like imposing disadvantage as a reaction on a fucking on like a martial caster, that's 100% a martial thing.
It's done absolutely nothing for me though. I've used it a lot, and it's it's kind of
silvery
you have
sucked.
Succeeded on some of it.
Yeah, but not.
You should be spamming that shit.
Yeah, dude, it costs spell slots. It's not. I only get 4 spell slots.
How often do you use your spell slots?
If I need to
how
cast
often
Find Familiar.
Like an adventure?
Ooh.
Yeah, but you can do Find Familiar as a ritual, can't you?
No, he's not a ritual caster.
I'd like to be a wizard. There's no punchline to that. I just threw that out there.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Go
break his crossbow, then he has to be a wizard because there's gonna be nothing else.
The way you just said that, plus Tricky's backstory was kind of like a trauma dump. I'm sorry.
That was pretty good. I don't know. Nah, I would have liked to have been a wizard. Nah, not really.
Yeah.
But you're right. I should be spamming that. Thanks, Darren. I'll make sure I throw that out there a little bit more next time when we finally get back to playing the game. And also the problem is like you have
throwing some advantage at me.
7 billion advantages, but you always have advantage.
You already have so many advantages.
You literally,
I don't always.
You literally step backwards and then you're like, oh, I got advantage. What? Oh, I just stepped on that loose rock over there. That was pretty good, wasn't it? I'm like, yeah, nice. Good work.
Like I get advantage like once per or twice per long rest. I can have advantage on like one thing, which generally speaking, I'll just choose the biggest thing in front of us and go, cool. I'm just gonna keep hitting that until it fucking dies.
Vow of amenities.
Yeah,
Vow of amenities is the best.
I do get advantage, but like I if I know I'm getting like a silvery bob's advantage coming my way, I will tone down spamming my vow of amenities.
Yeah, no, you got it. Is. Remember,
I only get that once per long rest.
I know you'll forget, but remember, just like the flasks.
That's a stretch.
Never forget. Never forget Fling Flong.
Fling Flong. Never forget. Did Fling Flong die?
Yeah, Fling Flong died.
Did we kill him?
You guys killed Fling Flong, yes,
yeah,
you did.
Right. It wasn't the ally. It was the Rat King person. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they were like, go kill this dude. He was like 2 rooms over. And it was like 15 minutes. Like I forgot the name fucking immediately.
It wasn't even 15 minutes. It was like
a
literally the
minute
next
and 15.
room. It's like, go kill Frindle. And then you guys are like, okay, we're going to go into the room. Are you Fling Flong?
The best. The best.
If it was 5 minutes, it would have been long.
I died. I think
Fling
I died
Flong
and
forever.
came back that game.
You did. You were
so
fucking
good.
gone.
That is what made Fling Flong the best. Not the Fling Flong thing, but the Fling Flong and then your reaction to Fling Flong.
It's like flip flops, but Fling Flong. I don't know. Backgrounds.
See, that is what we need to make a short.
Yeah, that's true. Reworked backgrounds and feats. I'm on the post from Michael Galvis, somebody on the D&D Beyond.
Are they reworking the spells, or are we just getting new spells?
So the reworked background, species, and feats. The 2024 Player's Handbook includes 16 backgrounds from the Farmer to the Wayfarer, 10 species, and 75 feats. That's a lot of feats. The new species offered are Izamar, Goliath, and Orc.
Asimar.
Izamar, Azel,
ASMR.
Edelweiss, sorry. Goliath and Orc. Asimir, isn't it like
and or what?
I always thought it was Asimir. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that.
It's Asimar. I feel it as Asimar.
Yeah.
One thing I'm curious about is the ASI adjustments.
Sure. Okay. Here we go.
Are those going to be like an optional thing where, like, at the start, you know how at the start of your like you create a new character, and there's why are you laughing? This is an actual question.
I'm laughing at his face.
No, keep going, please. Don't let us interrupt you, mate.
He's enjoying himself. It's fine.
So, God damn it. I was just curious. Do you think it's going to be like, so you know at the start of character sheets how it's got like the option, you can add like the optional background or the optional, like you can add in, you can opt in for the optional class features? If it's going to be like that, you can option in for the legacy rules where it is still race-based, or whether you're forced to do it the new way.
They should just force you to do it, in my opinion, because I'm so stupid that I never knew background features of like what they were. I remember one day you were just like, you have background features, right? And I was like, yes, I knew what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No.
Optional features.
The optional classes. You're like, I can't. You can know because you were telling me, you're like, I can never get advantage on attacks, and I'm like, you're a rogue, dude.
I was like, you could use steady aim. It's like, what is steady aim? It's an optional class feature that you can turn on. Where do I turn that on? It's like, it's okay. I turned it on your sheet.
Thank you.
It's like, it's okay. Let me just help you. Help out a brother. It's fine.
So good. And now it's one of my favorite things.
Yeah, but I wonder if it's going to be, or like whether like that's going to be the default, and if you want to do it like the old way, like they've got with when you're selecting a race, select like the Mordekainen's Tome of Foes or the Legacy version, whether it's going to be you're going to have to opt in at the start for Legacy stat increases, or whether it's just.
I don't know. I hope they make it that you can opt in at any time. Like, because maybe you create a character and then you didn't opt in, and then later it's like, okay, no, this would be better if it was reworked with extra stuff turned on or whatever. So it would be great if they can turn it as a toggle feat instead.
Yeah, what I mean is like that's always an option with those like background features stuff. I just mean do you think it's going to be like the start menu where all of those like things are, or whether they're just going to force it on you and we're never going to be able to use the legacy stuff again?
I don't know. I would hate it if that were the case.
Same.
That's my major concern is like all of these old books with the old features and the old subclasses and the old classes and the old races, they're all going to be gone. But what if like you chose one of the new backgrounds that gave you ASI and one of the old like races that also gave you an ASI? Like, is that going to be something that happens?
I think okay, so at some point you have to find balance where stuff doesn't stack. So I think it should be either or, but I still think you should be able to choose. You get to choose which one you prefer.
One or the other. So like so that's why I feel like it'd be a toggle thing where you like you're switching on at the start, and like that'll remove the ASI from races and only have the ASI from backgrounds.
Yeah. You can't have both.
Yeah, which because if you could have both, that'd be fucking insane.
It's a good point.
That'd be fucking like I take classic orc, so I get +2 to strength, +1 to con, and then like farmer, which gives me like a +1 to strength and +3 to like. It's like fucking cool. That's a +6 to my stats before we start.
Sounds like something you'd be right into.
Oh, this is why I'm asking. Like, how much are they going to limit my fucking power gaming?
I would just want to say being called out for power gaming, but that's the thing. Like, if that is going to be the case, then I'm kind of afraid that it's going to be a forced thing.
Yeah. Which I don't want. I might want to still take like the old. Sorry.
Yeah. No. I was just gonna say like, or they added like you have the legacy of Mordenkainen's Tome with Foes, and then you have the new thing. So it's gonna be 3 different. Like there's gonna be 3 different orcs. That you can choose.
So like if you choose like the old. Like you choose the old races where you get to pick your stats, then you like choose one of the new backgrounds. It's just going to like remove the stats as an option.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Like something like that, because like I do not know how they're going to like.
Or like
I guess it's
in its own category. Like, isn't that how it is already? Like it's in its own category, like some of the races.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like
and then it kind of limits you in that way, right?
I'll go into a character to explain my thinking. That's Roll20, not D&D Beyond. My bad.
Roll20.
Wrong website.
It's not like we saw it.
Actually, on that note, I have to.
I don't think they can force it because people have to buy the book first.
True.
Yeah, but I mean, true. Like.
So maybe they, I don't know, make like a new app for it, or like just for these new books for the new system that they have.
Would they? That's
God, because I don't want to buy more books.
But the thing is, like if you don't buy the book, then what? Like, and they still have to make these changes in the app, you know.
Yeah.
So so I assume these changes will not like affect people who don't buy the book. But I assume.
Well, I'm more afraid that even if you buy it, you're not gonna get in the app anything changed. As I know D&D Beyond and how fucked up sometimes it can be. I mean, it's still good. It's okay, but
it's the best D&D character sheet on the internet, in my opinion. My very humble opinion.
It's still it's the best, but it still needs some improvements.
Yeah, it's just because it's better doesn't mean it's good. That's the thing. Like it's
and I just don't see how it's gonna work at all. Because
what are you gonna have to? You're gonna have two separate apps for that to basically work. Or
I assume they're gonna do that for one D&D. Is they're gonna have you're gonna go to D&D Beyond and it'll be like D&D 5th edition, one D&D. Up here on the left when you click on D&D Beyond.
But that's the thing. Like, they also said that it's gonna be compatible with 5e. So how is that gonna work?
Is it just this little handbook that's compatible with 5e before 1D&D?
Yeah, I think it's just supposed to be that handbook. I'm not sure how much of 1D is supposed to be backwards compatible. But like what I was talking about, like you see this here on the the optional feature, you can I'm wondering if that's going to be the option. Like you choose legacy, race, and background options, or whether you opt in at the start for your character sheet to be that, or is it going to be like something you just pick on the character sheet, like with your races, and then it just says legacy, like the legacy race options. Because if it just has the legacy, like all these legacy race options, and then it's got the new ones at the end, that means people 100% will choose the legacy races and the new backgrounds and just get a +6 to their stats. That is gonna happen if they don't like have those opt-in options.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I smell a cash grab even more than it previously was. Basically, I have a feeling that at some point, when one D&D has gained enough steam in their eyes, all of the things previously is going to become obsolete, and which would be very messed up in all honesty.
They will not do that.
I hope they don't. To be honest,
I hope they don't.
The backlash would be insane.
Like they care.
I just want to say, they would care up to a point, and then they stop.
I mean, maybe like in 5-10 years when people have stopped playing 5e, but like it will be good for a long time. I reckon they'll stop updating D&D Beyond after one D&D comes out. Like that'll just be it.
Or like they'll build a new a framework for one D&D, and then have that as a framework for the character sheets, and then have the old 5e as a framework for these character sheets. Because you can tell already.
On that note,
you can tell already with the way this thing is built. It's very they've built it. It's built on top of each other, and they've built more on top of each other, and it's starting to come to a point where, like, instead of redesigning that whole UI, because the UI is not perfect for it, like it does some weird stuff. Like I'm wondering if they're going to bring out one D&D in a whole new, like, properly set up, much better laid out and workable sheet mechanism, because this is still a bit like clunky.
They'll make a whole new website and it'll be called One D&D Beyond. It's 100% going to be called One D&D Beyond.
One D&D
that's what they'll call it. You'll be like D&D Beyond, and that's your fucking old D&D, and then like you want to try one D&D, it's going to be One D&D Beyond.
Which you have to pay an extra subscription for.
I hope not.
Yeah, I know this in my heart of hearts. So that's what's going to happen.
I don't think anything's going to change at all at September when the books comes out. I'm pretty sure they're just going to wait until the 1D&D comes out and they can make
no.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of changes are going to come in September, but I'm just wondering how it's going to like interface with the current character sheet.
I don't think the thing is, like, if you buy like other source books or some stuff, it's like if you get extra subclasses, it's like an extra option. But for this new book that comes out, they have to change the whole layout, like
because they're fundamentally changing how backgrounds and races work.
And you have to buy the book. So I don't think it's possible to, like, if you get if you buy the book, you get an upgrade like that. That's not how it works.
Well, I mean, they did it for Mordekainen's, because like you have this option here where you can opt into legacy class, like legacy races, and you can opt out of it, and like it doesn't show the legacy like you can't buy them anymore. I don't believe you can actually get like the old books that have the races on them.
No, you can, I believe. Like you can still buy the. the old PHP and everything. That's fine.
Volo's Guide to Monsters and stuff. Do
Let's
they?
see.
Okay.
Wait,
Yes,
wait,
I
let's
guess
see.
some of them will have like because the Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica still has it, and then
Are you talking
Volo's Guide
about
to
digital
Monsters you still
books
have.
or the actual books?
Yeah, digitally, the digital ones.
Yeah.
Let's see. Blah, 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 blah.
That
But
makes it
thing
makes
is,
it so
I want
difficult. Sorry, keep going.
I want a physical book. They should
I
just
mean,
make,
that's fair.
make it that you can fucking, if you buy it in physical, you can get like a code and you can use it online.
Yeah, I wish they
Buy,
would do that.
I just refuse to buy stuff 2 times.
D&D Beyond doesn't actually like they rent.
Yeah, they aren't
stuff
the same.
from-
They aren't the same company, right?
Yeah, they're renting the content from Legacy from Wizards, and so Wizards has like no requirement to do this.
It's kind of lame.
Yeah, but
It is lame as fuck.
Because I
It's
own
lame as
a
fuck.
lot of books and I cannot use anything on
That's-
the D&D
that's-
Beyond.
Yeah.
And I tried to,
I mean-
homebrew it, but it's just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Mm.
And if it does work, you have to spend a lot of time to actually make it work because
Yeah, and then even if you made it perfectly, like there's one little thing that doesn't work and fuck up the whole thing, and you don't know where because you made it exactly as it's supposed to be.
yeah.
On that
No,
note,
it's
I need to shout out fucking what's their fucking name? The guys that do Cyberpunk, because their Roll20 fucking character sheet is insanely good.
That was
It's
good.
like it's really good. Like it is so intuitive, and like you can change like damage dice. You want to change damage dice on something? You literally just type in the dice. Like I want to change the damage dice on someone's AR from 3d6 to 4d6 because they got a better one. And I just went into it and I put a 4 in front of it instead of 3, and it fucking worked. And it just rolled 4 dice. Like, why is
Roll20,
D&D Beyond
Shut
so
up.
bad? No, it's not Roll20.
Who is it?
Because
Shout out
Roll20.
to Cyberpunk's
Sorry. Let's not go off
specifically
early and shout
like,
out Roll20.
specifically Cyberpunk characters. I mean, we do love Roll20 because they do allow us to play their game. Sorry, do shout out Roll20, but like specifically because I think the companies who do it have to make their own character sheet, and like the D&D one is fucking garbage. The Roll20 D&D sheet is trash. It's fucking trash.
You hear that?
Yeah, Wizards of the Coast.
Shout out to you. It's good.
It's fucking garbage. Fix that shit.
What am I googling for the Cyberpunk? Is it Cyberpunk Roll20?
Yeah, so the Roll20 sheet, like I learned because I was fucking around with it.
Talsorian Games.
Yeah, them. Shout out them. Talsorian Games. Fucking mad. Real
monsters.
So she understands. Mad
dog.
Because like I was like you take your character sheet, right? You got a character sheet here, and like something I learned, you can just go into like cyberware. You click into cyberware, and it's like, oh, you want to buy them on it? You literally just drag and drop it, and it's fucking in there.
Let me watch your stream.
Yeah, no, it's very cool.
And pop it out and put it over here.
Like I wanna put Chem's skin on here. Boom, done.
Boom, done.
Color shift, drag. Give it a second. This is. Okay,
Boom.
that one's not working.
Give
but,
it 7 seconds. It doesn't work. Hold on, let me fix it.
Okay, sorry.
But
no,
it
never
is-
mind.
it's
It
so
did work.
good. It is so good.
It's different. It's just yeah. It's
I remember
fucking,
at
like,
the time I looked at it and I was like, "Holy moly! I don't
change the
know if I can
damage.
play this, Darren. I don't know." And then you were like, "No, do this, and this, and now this and this." And I was like, "Oh, damn, that's so good. Yeah, that's awesome."
Yeah, look at that.
What browser is that? Is that
awesome.
Opera?
Yes.
There you go, an Opera boy.
I set it
boy.
on an auto fire. Okay. And see, look, I wanted to change the damage of it, so I just went into edit. I put in fucking 6d6. Fucking, if I want to, 12d6. Oh, 12d fucking
30.
12d10.
Why not?
12d
Close.
30.
Oh shit!
12D.
I fucked it up.
12d 30.
d30. And
Let's
like
see what the damage is, baby. Yeah,
fucking
let's
152.
go. Theron damage go burr.
Honestly, yeah. But yeah, come on. They could do better than this. Do better
It's
than
true.
this. So they
It's
have
very
the
true.
option, but they just don't. I just don't.
We have the technology. It is there.
Oh my gosh.
Making the macros isn't even that hard. It's not even that hard.
It's hard.
They just suck. Not for that. Like, because the macros are already there. They just need to make them like. They need to change them very slightly. To allow for that kind of functionality.
So yeah, what were we talking about?
It needs to scan for, rather than like scanning for the specific D number that they assigned, it just needs to scan for a number followed by a D followed by another number and then calculate those. Because it already knows which fucking dice is associated. You know what? I'm done. You guys are trying to move on. I'm gonna let that happen because.
Please don't let me stop you.
D&D backgrounds.
D&D backgrounds. Feats have seen big changes. For example, epic boon feats are
Fuck off, Clarence.
Give it to Clarence then. Fuck off. Not wearing this hat. It's got fucking googly eyes on it. For example, epic boon feats.
I'm sorry, I heard Clarence. I had to do it.
Clarence. Epic boon feats are new, exclusively available to high-level characters. I kind of like that. It makes kind of sense. Like if they fix some of the like 15 to 20 stuff. I mean, we haven't gotten there yet, but like at level 9, you're kind of looking at your character like, I would like it to go this way. Like, but when you start out and you look at your sheet, you're like, this is going to be mad. I'm going to do this. But like by the time you get to like level 10, your character's kind of going like this way, and you're like, oh, but that stuff over there. Oh no, like. And then you narrow yourself into a box where suddenly your character is not actually doing what you originally set out to do, which is okay sometimes, like if you want to do that. But I think if they fix some of that stuff up, it might help a little bit.
I feel like you might want to respec your character. Is there a little?
No, that wasn't. Hey,
it sounds like a very subtle, like, oh,
no.
Can I respec?
I'm saying that as in organically where this character that I built's gone is going in a direction, and that's where it has gone, right? And there isn't much area for moving around. But for example, like with the rogue, if I take other things, then you don't get like the luck thing at the end. I think it's like a luck capstone or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's kind of more what I was getting at. Like the between 15 and 20, if you start to think, oh, I want to do like a couple of little things here and there, you start to lose like capstone features and like other things that make a class, like the point of a class. So
I don't know. I think capstone features are fucking overrated. Fair. I'm sorry. Hot take. Capstone features are overrated.
Fair. Okay, so I'm gonna disagree with you there. Some of them might be overrated, but not all of them.
Fine.
And I kind of feel
the Paladin one is like, oh yeah, I get to add an extra 3d8 and I get to fly.
You don't get it anyway. You don't get it anyway.
Oh, I get to add a 3d8 and I get to fly. What the fuck? No. So the thing is, 3d8 and flying are kind of cool. So
they're definitely cool.
They are cool. And okay, so once again, this is more the role player in me than the mechanics obsessed person. Because if you look at Druid as well, like their capstone feature is the Arch Druid. It's to do with the aging thing, right? Which is so cool if you think about it. But once again, that's more role player. It is really
It's real neat. But like, you know who gets that at level 3? Fucking monks. Long death monks get that shit at level 3.
And not just that, but also wild shape unlimited amount of times.
Okay, yeah, that's
pretty bold.
That is pretty fucking bad.
That's like an infinite tank.
You do fall into the problem of at level 20 an Archdruid, if they transform, can still be power word killed and just killed immediately.
True.
No, I know.
Like if they transform into something less than 100 HP, they will just immediately die. And the things that Archdruids are fighting have power word kill.
True.
Well, sometimes yes, which is fair. But still, it's a cool freaking thing. And if you think about like
100%.
Primal Champion also for barbarians, where you get your con and your strength can increase by 4 to a maximum of 24. That's also kind of cool. Like it's you're not supposed to be immortal, but you can be these titans kind of thing. And I would.
That's a good point.
One thing that I'm also very excited is, or what I like is to have this world where you have these overpowered beings kind of thing. Like it's not magic isn't everywhere and stuff like that, but you do have these I don't know, megalomaniacal Titan things. But that's just me. That's I'm not even making sense anymore. But yeah, so I like capstone features. I don't like the fact that it does prevent you from dipping. So you take a 1-level dip into a freaking artificer for a rogue, or
that's it.
A rogue and monk and stuff. So that would be nice, and I would, if I were to be able to have my way, and we have a long running campaign, like we don't have one now. But if I were to have my way, I would add capstone features still, even if you took a dip as a feat, but it will cost something, kind of thing, kind of like that. Like you have to do a special.
Okay, that's cool.
The 12 tasks of tricky or something to get like the capstone feature.
Sorry, explain that again, because I was reading something about wizards. So
no, it's fine. Don't pay attention to me.
Is it that they're bad?
No, I was reading the signature spells because I was like, hang on, what is the wizards one? I've never actually read that. When you reach 20th level, you gain mastery over 2 powerful spells and can cast them with little effort.
Fucking garbage.
Choose 2 third-level spells in your spellbook as your signature spells. You always have these spells prepared. They don't count against any number of spells you have prepared, and you can cast each of them at once.
Yeah, it's like cool.
Level.
Cool. Cool. I get to cast Fireball once for free per day.
That's it. That's
so bad.
That's fucking garbage. Like, I am an archmage. I can bend reality. And what am I doing? Oh yeah, you get 1 Fireball per day for free.
No, you get two. Fireball and I don't know what other third level spells.
And a fucking counter spell, the only other 3rd level spell anyone gives a fuck about. Or Fireball and Haste.
Hell yeah, Haste.
Not all capstone things are great, but there are some that are cool, and that's why to repeat my previous point is like, I would like to have, or I'm thinking of adding capstone feats as normal feats that you would have to work towards.
Yeah, sorry, go back and explain what you actually wanted to do. My bad. Apologies.
Again?
Yes, please. No, was there more context towards that, or was there?
No, that's it.
That was it. Okay,
no,
yeah,
that's
sorry.
it.
Apologies. My apologies for interrupting.
I'm gonna add, or I'm thinking of adding capstone feats as normal feats, but something that you will have to work towards to at a higher level, kind of thing, so that you can.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's.
I just think.
Well, Karim's not
interested.
Karim's out.
Wait, what?
I just think the capstone feats don't give you enough power for what they are. Like, these are supposed to be the pinnacle of your, like, the cleric's capstone feat, getting a guaranteed fucking like godly help once per week. That's fucking that's pretty fucking good. But like, a lot of them are like, it's like, I'm supposed to be the pinnacle of what I am. It's like, add an extra couple of dice and your abilities go up a little bit.
Yeah.
Wizards get 2 spells. Like
also,
that, the archmage who just reset the universe with a wish gets 2 extra spells. Like,
it's
there's a flavor fail there that I have an issue with, in addition to a mechanics issue. Like, I definitely feel like there is a flavor fail. There is a flavor fail. Say it 10 times fast. Flavor fail. Flavor fail. Flavor fail. There's a flavor fail that I think that like the power just does not. Like, the power you get in game doesn't equate to what you should get within the context of D&D.
No.
Like,
I think
level 20th
also
should
just
be able
briefly,
to like bend armies.
It warps like the perception of the world versus you as a character as well, right? Like, because you have a world that is built on these kind of capstone things that your class can do, right? For example, an NPC that can do like high-powered wizard shit, but then you realize you get to that level and you're just like, oh, cool, I did a spell, yeah, hooray, or woohoo. Kind of just warps that reality.
Yeah. No, and also sometimes I feel, but okay, so going back a while to the Timely and the Lich thing, right? So
Juicy, sorry.
Juicy, yeah, sorry, Juicy. Going back to Juicy and the Lich thing.
Juicy and the Lich.
Juicy and the Lich.
I actually thought that was a pretty
smart book.
An adult visual novel out In May 2026.
Oh, fucking damn, the monster fuckers are back.
Oh,
The
no.
monster fuckers are back.
I'm buying it.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, that is something that would never have been in a character. That is it, and it has to do with NPC stat sheets, which I feel some NPCs players will never be as powerful as some NPC stat sheets. So I also want to like add a bit of flavor there as well, because it's better. It makes it it makes it a better experience for me as a DM to think that you guys have all these possibilities that you can branch into. It makes it a better experience for you as players because you have all these possibilities. You can let your imagination grow. You have a certain like character arc that you want for your characters. So that's why I want to add. I want to like what?
I just want to roll big numbers, man.
And also, but it's also about.
Why do you think I'm playing a crit fishing paladin build? I want to see big numbers.
Big numbers.
I get dopamine when I see big numbers. Big numbers do fucking go burr. They go burr so good.
They do. It's good fun.
How fucking good it feels to roll 300 damage. Fuck.
You haven't rolled that much damage. Chill your heels, okay?
Well, he rolled half that. He rolled half that, all right? He rolled half of it.
We're gonna get there. We will. I will crit like. I'll crit multiple times in a turn. I'm gonna get that fucking magic turn, like burn like some 4th level spell slots. Get
the stars will align.
I can't believe
stars will align. And I will hit that 300. I'll hit that 300.
I can't believe nobody watched. I made that mad short and nobody watched it.
Wait, no one watched it?
Yeah,
okay,
no,
wait. Can you send me the link? I'm gonna watch it on repeat so it gets fucking it gets boosted by the algorithm.
I know what you're doing.
There's stuff as well, but yeah, but anyway.
Yeah, no, go.
This is the joke for legal reasons.
I want to edit and tweak some of the capstone stuff and add extra feats and stuff. So that's also like a mechanic that's not available currently in in 5e.
That Roseanne.
No, it's fine.
Oh my god, it was so funny. I sent it to Lockie and it's one of the last things I sent it to him. And it just like, I went to send him this and it was there. Oh my god. Anyway, keep going. Sorry. Continue.
No, it's fine. That's basically it. It's just like I would like to do some things that are not standard for the thing.
Go. Sorry, go.
No, I'm good.
Well. Custom feeds. I'm happy to add some custom feeds. Like add the custom feeds.
I think
I will, yeah.
I'll take the custom feed.
Here, right? Here's something that Matt Mercer does well, right? I know Lockie's not a fan, but
listen, I have my issues with Matt Mercer, but you know, we're here. We're here for I'm willing to suspend my personal issues for the sake of the conversation.
All right, so
you already forgot what you wanted to say now.
What he does, right, in these little set piece things, I noticed he did in the second campaign, is like creates like a visual story of what is happening to the character, and then the character receives part of the like what is part of their character, which I was like, that's a really clever way of creating like a little bit of a thing within the game for the player to experience, and then to get like one of the features of their character. And I don't know if that's kind of what you're talking about in general, whether like it comes from the actual game, like the game itself. Like, for example, the roguish archetype like is given to you and you do this whole thing and blah, blah, blah. Like, even if it's like other feats, like that would be very cool to do, like little like set pieces that give you little bits like that.
That is kind of what I am aiming at, and also some sort of extra stuff as well, not just to because so
for a little bit.
For Lucky is watching it.
Yeah, no.
Listen, man, we're gonna boost the algorithms. We've got to put the work in. All right.
Yeah, in a month it's gonna be like, I'm so sorry. We juiced the algorithm.
The thing that gives you the look. I'm just saying the thing that gets you the most views is watch time.
True.
So if I keep that going for like 20,
because how much effort you put in it doesn't give you watch time.
Yeah, watch time is the most important thing for boosting your algorithm.
But doesn't it trace your IP so it can see it's the same IP watching it the whole time, so it doesn't really count? It only counts at about one view?
Nope. Because it counts minutes or minutes watched. So if someone watches the same thing over and over again, the video's interaction is going to go way the fuck up. Because if this one dude's like, oh yeah, I really love this, I want to watch this 10 times, they don't see that as, oh yeah, this one dude's watching it 10 times to boost his friend. They see it as, this one dude really, really likes this. So it does only count as one view, but it counts towards like watch time, total watch time. So it'll only count as one view, but if the total watch time is like 7,000%, it's going to get pushed.
Okay, so that's decided. Lucky is going to be our algorithm master.
Algo guru.
Promoted to that thing.
New class.
Alguru.
New class unlocked. Alguru.
Yeah, that's
Alguru.
What, do I add it to my proficiency?
Yes. Quick,
This
interesting.
is for out of game, not in game.
Wait, does the algorithm? Wait, here's the thing. Does the algorithm proficiency roll off charisma or intelligence?
Chronomancer?
I think intelligence, because you used a whole lot of words that I lost focus for.
Strength?
That's fair. It's basically it boils down to percentage of the video watched.
No, I get it.
It's interesting. I want to go on a quick side tangent. Has anyone noticed like some of the channels that they watch have upwards of like 1 million, maybe more, 1.5 million subscribers, but their views are really bad? And
that is.
Yeah. So that comes from. Oh, sorry. You finish what you're saying, but I do know where that comes from.
Well, I know where that comes from, but like, it still makes me think like something's not right there, right? Like, even popular retention channels, right, that have high numbers, you look at them and some of them still don't have like high view counts, or like the ratio is quite low, and you're just like, there's something weird. I don't know if it's whether like there's just more videos on the platform now, so the algorithm hasn't stretched further to distribute. Like, obviously you're going to get like, say, 10 videos and you're going to click maybe one of them now, rather than as opposed to you're going to get 60 videos and you're going to click like 3 of them. Like, that's going to affect the algorithm. But yeah, I'm interested to hear what you want to.
Well, I mean, my smooth brain solution to that is just basically sub bots, and that's it.
I would,
I
kind of want to say that, but I'm not 100% sure. And also,
I got a question for you.
Yeah,
everyone here, how often have you subscribed to a channel and then watched maybe 2, 3, 5 more of their videos?
True, 100%.
No times.
Yeah. I don't subscribe because then I get mixed into my screen and I don't like it.
The thing is, I only subscribe to a channel that I like, really like and support. Yeah. So I think I'm
have you ever
to like 5 channels on YouTube.
Yeah, true. That's fair.
I watch a lot of their videos.
To something and then gone. The content just doesn't resonate with you anymore, and you stop watching.
No, I unsubscribe. I make sure I unsubscribe if I don't.
Yeah, see, most people are lazy and don't do that.
There you go. Also,
I'm definitely in that population of like, I'll subscribe when I'm like I'm subscribed to a bunch of horror channels from when I was like 17 to 21, when I was reading and writing a lot of horror.
So basically last year.
23 now, turning 24.
Okay.
2 years ago.
Sorry, 2 years ago. My bad. 1 extra year. Fuck me, right?
It's 2 years ago. But like,
me, right?
This was a portion of my life that I was doing a thing, but then I don't do that as much anymore, and so it's not that important that I'm consuming that content. And then I'm not going to go through my fucking 400 subscriptions to delete the 4 horror channels that I was subscribed to and watching religiously at that time.
Yeah, for sure.
See, that's why I don't subscribe to anything unless I really like it.
There's also channels I subscribe to but don't watch because like I just want to support them.
I do a lot of like, oh, that's a cool channel, sub, and then like my feed's just so messed up that video just never gets back around to me. Or that channel never spews videos back around to me because there's like 70 on my list that are trying to do that at the same time.
Right. And like sometimes I'll like I'll subscribe to a channel because I've been watching it for like maybe 10, 15 hours. Like there's this one guy, How to Drink, fucking legend. And I will go on binges of watching all of his videos and then I won't watch him for months. Like,
I thought you were going to say you were going to go on binges. I'm like, wait, you don't drink.
No. I don't drink, but I really love like cocktail making in theory.
Yeah.
I actually did
That's
drink
where
for the first
Theron
time.
gets it from.
Yeah, there you go.
No, this was so cocktail making was a thing I was interested in before I started watching this. This was a thing that stemmed from that interest in cocktail making.
Okay.
Also,
So I've always kind of had a fascination with the idea because like people talk about how flavor profiles work, and I'm very much a foodie, and it's just something that I can't do because I don't drink. So there's this sort of like I really like this in concept and I would love to do this and this is something I'm interested in, but I'm sort of excluded from that because I don't drink and I can't do that. And so yeah, it's just kind of a thing that interests me. But I've been watching How to Drink, and then he makes like 2 videos a week, and I won't watch him for months, and then I'll watch like 10 videos.
Yeah, just
when I've got an afternoon,
like a rabbit hole or something. Yeah,
I'll go on a rabbit hole. Like I'll queue him up. I'll spend an afternoon watching this dude make drinks, talk about nerd stuff. He's really cool. Actually, give him a watch. It's a really great channel. Shout out How to Drink for our fucking 6 viewers, who at least 4 of them are us.
Let's go.
Shout out How to Drink.
Single-handedly.
I mean, he plays D&D. He plays D&D.
Watchers? Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you guys?
Yeah, he plays D&D. Like I'm fucking. Sorry.
No. It's okay. I need to look up this thing. It's it is a YouTube channel as well. I'm not sub to it because me.
You don't sub to any channels.
I'm sub to 5 channels, and he's not one of them. But it's
how many subscriptions do I have? Oh god. Oh wow.
How many subscriptions do I have?
I've got so my subs are.
We're still scrolling.
You can just look at it though, right? Like, can't you just go to your channel and then it says how many?
I don't think there's just one that has the number.
Okay, no, it doesn't. You're right.
So
it's like your profile.
Okay, I'm subscribed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm subscribed to 6 YouTube channels.
Oh, I have 29 channels subscribed.
That's you guys are subscription sluts.
I had this like a few months ago when I was at YouTube, and I was like, "There's nothing new or interesting in my feed." So I subscribed to a bunch of things.
There you go.
Then I go, "Oh, what the fuck is this?" And I just unsubscribe.
You go into like, I find that like if I watch a certain thing, like for example, out of 10 videos, one of them is like, "Oh, I'll just watch that." That thing just then pollutes my feed. It's just like everywhere on the feed. And you're like, "Whoa!" Like, okay, I get it. Like, can you not like? But then again, like all of my stuff is just music, basically. Like here's my desk, my analog desk. Here's my speakers that are pretty cool. Everyone, I'm playing drums for a science.
I know who you're talking about.
What?
I think I know what channel you're talking about. Are you talking about fucking? Oh, what's his name? Dank Pods?
No. That's
Wait,
far
do you know who Dank Pods is?
That's far too zoomer for me, man.
How the fuck do you not know? You'll love Dank Pods. He's like fucking. He's in his like late 30s, I think. He's a drummer, and he goes to like Cashies and finds just the worst fucking like headphones he can find and like reviews them.
Oh no, yeah, okay, I see this. We finally entered the Dyson zone.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
He's fucking great. He's fucking great.
Oh my god.
He's the guy who does like the Simpsons wave songs. Like the like Dr. Zaius.
Yeah.
That's him. That's this guy's other channel.
Hell yeah. I'll definitely sub to that.
Yeah, you'll fucking froth this. It's great.
There's something like
wait. Is froth another term again that I'm not familiar with, like slaps
a couple
and
of
stuff?
frothies?
Froth. Like you like okay. Yeah, you're frothing it at the mouth. You're going crazy for it.
You're going absolutely crazy in that little bit of froth.
That's not Gen Z. That's not a Gen Z thing. That's like a very common. Yeah, that is an Australian.
I've never heard you're gonna froth at the mouth. You're gonna froth about this.
Okay,
I've never heard that before.
I'm sorry,
today.
but this is hilarious. Oh no, it's gonna mess up our go, but that's okay. Incoherent yelling in virtual reality.
Yeah. Okay. So it is Aussie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
Aussie
There's
saying, "You're
something like,
fucking
for
it."
me,
That's real
right?
Aussie.
I love quintessential just Aussie hooligan larrikinism.
Oh,
But at the same time, there's something just viscerally cringe about it where I'm just like, ugh. Like, I can't take a lot
but
of
everyone
it.
else loves it.
It's fucking
The rest of the
hilarious,
world
but I
loves
can't
it.
take a lot of it, man. Like, it's at some point, like, that makes me go, ugh, like cashies
There
and
is
like
some of the
big les and stuff like that.
how do you not love the term cashies?
Cashies is mad,
That's
like
fucking-
especially for cash in hand
Cashies.
jobs. Oh, going to do a cashy bro, like it's so cringe.
Oh, that is bad.
But yeah. So
It's amazing.
you'll froth Dank Pods. You'll love it.
I'm in. Done.
It's
Subbed.
it's right up your alley. Like he
Shout
plays
out Dank
drums.
Pods.
He does all of like the sound quality reviews.
I'm in. I watched one Doom like map thing one time, and now my thing is just infested with Doom videos, like the original Doom.
Oh, because so did anyone see that fucking meme that was like us figuring out how to play Doom on more and more ridiculous things is going to be the thing that teaches us how to go to the light speed? Because some can't figure out how to play it on like a rat. Like some can't
Like a
figure out how to
washing
do it on
machine
like
or something.
Yeah, no, like rat cells. Like lab grown rat cells. They play Doom on it.
What the hell?
Let me see. Like it was like a lab grown rat brain.
Oh
That
my god.
is such
Rat
why?
brain.
You know
Doom.
when they ask if has science
Yeah,
gone
so a
too
guy
far?
got a bunch of lab grown
Yes, it
rat
has.
neurons forming a network and trained it to play Doom.
That's awful. That
I mean, they grew them.
Living rat
I
neurons
don't
to
care.
play Doom. That's crazy.
Yeah, like insanity.
That's so crazy.
I want to throw up now.
I'm sorry. Should we end
It's
the
not no
stream?
rats die. I mean, rats probably died for this like way ages ago, but like they grew the rat.
Think about how many
cells.
rats died during the bubonic plague.
Yeah, I mean, there's fucking shit tons of them though. They die in like the millions.
But that's nature. That's fine. Fucking using it to play Doom just to have
No,
experiments.
they grew the rat brain.
Oh, did you watch?
Where did they get it originally from? And how many times did they have to
No.
kill a
So
rat
they
for
didn't.
that to?
I mean, probably a lot, but at this point, it wasn't like killing a rat to teach it to play Doom. They grew the cells.
But my thing isn't like that.
From
I
the
love
base.
it. I love it how
I have an issue with the journey that they
how
got
brains
there.
are so like advanced now these days that we can just be like, yeah, no, they just grew cells from other cells and then made a screen and then played Doom, and like like you can like process that in your brain and go, yeah, that happened. But like what that really is,
that made like a
is so
leaf?
batshit insane that you're like, holy moly, what the hell? It's funny.
Did you see that dude that made like a meat leaf?
A what?
Yeah.
A meat leaf. They removed all of the plant cells from a leaf, leaving only like the like base, like the. It was a leaf with no plant cells in it. It had other kinds of cells. And then they just reintroduced all of the cells, like the slots that would have the plant cells, as meat cells. So it was a meat leaf.
That
like
sounds
it was
like
growing
some
meat
sort
on
of
it.
Call of Cthulhu shit.
Yeah, they grew meat. They
So is that
replaced
vegan?
all of the. I think so, because they 3D printed the meat cells.
That's crazy, dude. You're in the wrong game, man. 3D printing minis. You need to.
Oh, I
3D
have a
print
3D.
meat.
I can print now. Start to print meat cells.
Let's go. That's so awesome.
Make meat leaves.
So why am I going
Oh,
to
shit.
work and earn money if I can just print meat cells and stuff
Meat
like that?
minis.
Have you guys ever heard of The Bite? It's so there's this. I think it's in Shanghai or Bangkok, one of those two. I'm not sure which, but there's this one restaurant that 3D prints like it's either T-Rex or mammoth meat. And like it's the only place in the world you can get it, but they found like the structure of mammoth meat. I think it was mammoth meat, and now they 3D print it, and like people get one bite. And it's like thousands of dollars.
3D printed mammoth
People spend
meat.
so much money on crap.
Gigantic lab-grown mammoth meatball feeds entire family.
That's not it. Maybe it's T-Rex.
You're
It
on
might
the
be
wrong
dinosaur.
side.
Gigantic lab-grown mammoth meatball. The meatball is a mammoth. The meatball's not made of mammoth.
Okay.
The meatball is a mammoth. Oh, no, it isn't. No one has tasted the mammoth meat. It's 4,000 years old. Hold on.
There is that. Wait.
Hold on. Let us get the article nextnature.net.
An Australian company.
Meat
So
production
I
has
have
come
here-
a long
yes.
way
Organic
since
lab
humans
grown
first started hunting animals for food. Blah, 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 blah. No one has tasted the mammoth meat as it is 4,000 years old and will need to go through rigorous testing before it can be brought to market. The startup chose meat from an extinct animal to get people talking.
Oh,
to
what's
show
wrong
that
with people?
new technology means that the food we eat doesn't have to replicate what we've had before. It can be more exciting and have better flavor and nutrition profiles. Hey, nutrition profiles. That's what we were talking about before.
Yay.
The mammoth meatball is provocative. A provocative example of I don't know why my brain just wanted to go hell-grown lab meat. A hellscape of lab-grown meat can offer new and exciting possibilities for future.
You will live in the pod and you will own nothing.
Lab mammoth, holy moly. What is
people
this
just eat
planet we
chicken?
live on? Holy, this is content.
People just eat chicken.
Yeah, you wanted content. We gave you content.
It's so crazy. Apparently, chicken like outnumbers humans by like 8 to 1 or something. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
That makes sense.
insane.
You've seen
It
the
makes
number of
sense, but
chickens
like
we
that's
Oh, I
fucking
thought
so
you meant
many
taste
chickens.
wise.
That is so
How
many
many fucking
chickens.
How would
how
you
many chickens
know?
do you think you've eaten in your life?
I
How many
have
chickens do you
eaten a
think
lot
you-
of chickens, and I work at a butcher, which you look at the amount of chicken and you kind of go
Look at all those chickens.
like that is so much chicken. And what, like,
So much.
we get 3 boxes of that, but then another company gets 120 boxes of that a week, and you're like, oh my god, that is
That is
so
a
much chicken.
Bunch of
That's-
chicken.
It's a high volume industry.
I know.
Well,
Scary, isn't
at
it?
least it's slightly better
So
for the
delicious.
environment than cow. Slightly.
So delicious.
Well,
Gotcha.
guys, we wait a
Smells-
few years, we can eat mammoth meat.
Hell yeah, let's go. That's
I'm
content,
kind of
baby.
excited. I want to. It'd have to be gamey. It'd have to be gamey as fuck.
It'd
Why?
have to be because the cells in it and the fibers in it would have to be so like dense,
Yeah.
nutrient
And, like,
dense.
it-
But I
like,
mean,
a
like, wouldn't
mammoth-
Neanderthals and that would have
mammoth
killed them,
diet.
right, and eaten them?
Yeah. Fucking oath.
Yeah.
Fucking oath.
Yeah, they would.
There you
There
go.
was like they found bodies, I think, with like frozen bodies that have still had like mammoth meat in them.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Let's try this.
Humans,
That's
the human race, eh? What an I don't know what the word is.
Speaking of the human
an
race, what
enigma.
kind of races do we have in one D&D?
Okay,
What about
hold on.
None,
What
Hold
about
on.
NASCAR?
no one, because it's called species now and not races.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Species.
it's racist to call someone a race.
The Izemir,
Apparently.
the Iselmeyer, the Goliaths, and the Orc.
What? Oh,
The Edelweiss,
Edelweiss.
Goliaths, and the orcs.
Second master.
But
I'm
let's-
kind of excited.
Let's
for.
move along
But,
to
like,
sounds like from Lord of the
We're just
Rings.
drowning Lockie out. Weapon mastery adds to your arsenal of combat tricks. You'll find each weapon in the 2024 Player's Handbook now contains a mastery property. Interesting. Certain material classes gain the weapon mastery feature, which expands their repertoire of combat tricks and ways to bring the pain to their enemies. That's just fluff wording. I don't even know why they put that in there. It also rewards tactically minded players who may swap between weapons to better suit their needs in contacts. That is so lame, and don't do that. You suck if you do that. If you're surrounded by droves of minions, for example, you might use your trusty great axe to cull the weak using the cleave mastery. So like AoE stuff. Interesting. If you want to set up a sneak attack for your friendly rogue, you might sweep your enemy's legs out from under them and use your maul topple mastery property. You
Sweep
can
the leg.
They basically took Baldur's Gate stuff and put it into
like
D&D.
Baldur's
Yeah.
Gate 3.
I mean, like people have had like this kind of system. Like I think Cobalt Press has had a version of this for a really long time.
It kind of makes sense, like to give
Yeah.
the wizard, give the warrior some more like stupid stuff to add to like what they can do, since it's like it's a warrior, right? Because as I know, like when Corrin came into the game, he started using like trip attacks and this attack, and you just like, oh my god, like introducing all these like funky ass shit into the game where you're just like, oh god, here we go. Like now the more stuff you got to keep track of. Although it's awesome, but
oh shit. My internet is about to crash because I've just lost like all of my speed.
Goodbye.
So yeah, I might be if I disappear.
Who's finishing up here then?
If you disappear, I'll go for a bit longer if you want, unless you want to go.
I mean, it's almost 12.
All right. Well, have a great night, everyone. We'll see you next week. Nah,
it just seems like if DM drops out, like how long are we gonna wait till they get back? It's already 12. We normally finish at like between 12 and 1.
True. All right. I seem to have found a second wind here, but we're cutting it off. So
I mean, I'm
just going to look sad and forlorn since I'm the only one on screen.
I'm happy to keep going.
No.
You're the face of the company.
Don't you dare, Lucky. Don't you dare. Oh, I'm happy to keep going.
Look, I'm happy to keep going. Look, like, what am I going to do? Sleep in tomorrow? Like, yeah, because I'm sick.
Nah, I love you. That's hilarious. Some spells, an expanded guide to playing the game, artworks about and more, and pre-order. So what do you reckon? Yeah, sounds good. Great chat. A lot of comments.
Definitely, it is not worth pre-ordering. Do not pre-order it. You get 0 bonuses for pre-ordering. It's going to cost the same after it comes out. Wait for the reviews before you buy it.
Yeah.
Except if you play on pen and paper, then you can use the content.
Hell yeah. Shout out to my man Alex and his pen and paper, the quest for pen and paper. I love it. Analog.
Yeah.
Analog, baby.
It's so good, but it's
Should I just spam comments?
Pardon?
There.
Excuse me?
Wait.
I'm sorry, sir.
Like
this
on the
is a
thing.
podcast stream.
No, should I just spam
the
comments on the thing?
Yeah,
Comments.
sure, why not? Go for on the video he's watching.
I'm not even going to pretend. I literally just commenting to drive up engagement.
Hi. Hello. I played in this game. Hi. Hello. You guys make good content. Hello. Yeah, I've seen some comments like that where I'm like, hello. Hey. You guys make really good content. Thank you so much. It's just like, that's not a butt.
Champ.
Oh, gold. It's so hard these days. It's so hard to tell. Like, even when you're reading like some comment section, sometimes you're looking at it and you're just going like, no person would say that. Like, what are you going on about?
It's a bot.
Yeah, I don't know, like whether it is or not. There's still that whole ambiguous nature of like reading stuff like that and just being like,
could just be like English as a second language person because they do comment like that.
It's true, but could also be
like they're doing their best. They're trying, man.
Excuse me.
You feel
I have
personally
English
called
as
out?
a second language.
Let's go.
Yeah, I have English as a second language, and I feel
Oh, me
speak
too.
quite well.
All right, well, you can
Yeah,
sign
exactly.
us off. Sign us off with some native tongue.
Oké, wel allemaal dankie dat jullie ingekomen het en gekeken het. Ons zal jullie volgende week zondag zien. Train die tijd, 12 uur elke zondag. Hangen de af voor ons vol. So ja, lekker on verder. Have a good night, everybody. Cheers. See
All
ya.
right.
Oh, that sounded so cool.
Yeah. You got anything to top that, my man? Come on, you can top it.
No, I don't know what to say, and German doesn't really.
No.
There's nothing gonna top that. Come on.
That's true. That's true.
I can just fall from here.
We've already adequately soiled it by just
next time I can close it.
All right. Take it easy, everyone. We'll be back next. Oh no, we won't be back next week. We'll be back the week after.
No.
Because you won't be there.
Well, you guys can be back. I'm just not going to be.
Nah, well, you know. You're the
Run a
driver.
Cyberpunk game if you want.
Yeah, let's do it. Cyberpunk. Let's go. Let's go.
It depends on how I'm feeling. I might be sick again, but
break week. Let's go.
I'll keep it on advisement.
All right, take it easy, everyone. Thank you for coming along. I'll upload this on Apple too because it was total gibberish and it was super fun. So thank you very much for everyone that came along. Everyone's going to see this in the future. I'll upload it to YouTube. I'll do everything like that, and we will see you all in a week or maybe 2 weeks.
Bye.
Hey, check the average engagement action on the video now. I want to see what.